Okay. Give that a minute. Mm. Okay. Okay. Um. Whoop. Don't. Not all the way. Damn. Hold on, I gotta fix this. Okay. Why did it do that? Okay. Who's ready? I'm ready. I'm ready to partay. Um. I'm ready. I'm ready to partay. Who's ready? I'm ready. Let's see what this lady has to say. I'm ready to partay. What? Who am I? Oh, it's myself. Ready. I'm listening to myself. I was just checking the stream. Oh, chimichanga. Changas. What do you want? Girl. Girl. Anyway, let's see what Amberlynn Reed has to say. Shall we? Can y'all hear it? Can I hear it? Whoop.
Let's see here.
Wait, I don't think y'all can see that if it's full screen.
Making it to where only members can talk.
Okay, honey.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, is everybody?
I'm gonna speed it up.
Okay.
Settings.
Hi, guys. How are you? Hello, hello, as per usual.
Skipping.
No, I did not
Where's
wash my hair last night. I do
to
not
the
wash my hair every single day. It'll make it more dry than it already is. No, no, no. No, no, no.
girl?
My thoughts go out to you. Looking a bit unkept. I feel like I looked really cute. Just got back from the vet.
Maybe slightly.
Just having good. I'm okay.
Girl, you're not doing okay. Don't say that.
Yeah, I have no
There's
pee
no
pads, love.
way.
I
So,
put pee pads down at night. Twinkie is elderly, and she doesn't wake me up to go to the bathroom.
so
So
she
if
pisses
she
on the
has to
floor.
go, that's really good. And if you're gonna be like not home for, which I'm home every single day, besides like Saturdays, I'm not home for upwards to like 8 hours. Put a pee pad down. Like people who
Girl.
expect their dog not to go to the bathroom, like I don't know, just imagine being locked up in a home and someone's like, you can't use the bathroom until you get home. It was easier for her when she was younger, but now that she's elderly, like I can't. The vet literally was like, girl, she's older, the kidneys don't work the same. And I'm like, are the kidneys okay though? And they are.
Are the kidneys okay?
Yeah,
Are
especially
the
elderly
kidneys
dogs. Yeah,
okay
the animals are
though?
okay. It was Romeo's second set
Damn.
of shots, so got that done today.
Okay.
What did I order from McDonald's? I actually showed it in a vlog. I've been obsessed with
Eddie, you're
their
so white. Yes, this
fudge
is the new
sundaes. They're just
Amber
like too good to be
video.
true. Kalinda, welcome to Stream Queens Mini. Hi.
This
Um, why did you have a
this
20-piece
is
McNugget? Oh my god, I haven't had one in forever.
girl,
Um,
you're lying.
how much time did Mama Lynn have to take off of work? She didn't have to take off of work, at all, actually.
Yeah, she did.
What is a large sundae? No, ice cream sundae. It's really good. Fudge sundae. Um, so I've been getting that
I have no
and a
idea
double
why they keep
cheeseburger. It's
donating to
been
her. I like
chef's
it.
kiss,
It pisses
but
me
that's
off
why
that people keep donating to her. It really does. It genuinely pisses me off because she's so gross. She's vile. But you can't stop watching because it's free drama entertainment. Like, for real.
my video was
But all
vlogged
these
what it was
people
yesterday
I
because
think all these people keep giving her money because she's a lol cow. People love to give money to lol cow, so they keep doing their bull crap. It's ridiculous. Actually ridiculous.
my food freedom is no longer as of today. So, um, yeah, Caitlin, there is nothing wrong with that. The rumor is that you sit on the pee pads on the couch.
Yeah, you do.
Um, okay, Ando. Enjoy your
And Tammy did
time
win the
out because you're
battle.
just really annoying. Bye, love. Ando is like my biggest supporter.
Ando is my biggest supporter. Ando's like, yeah, girl, you suck at sarcasm. What was I thinking here? So the reason why people keep sending her these super chats is because her chat is members only. But if you super chat, you get
It is so weird.
your comment gets
Um,
through.
I hope you know that there are a ton of people on your side with your aunt. Oh, I know. You guys have been so sweet, like genuinely. And
No.
I appreciate that so much. Like my Instagram is flooded and I genuinely
Is
just like
it?
appreciate you guys more than you know,
Is
like
it
for real.
really?
So thank you very much. Um I think I'm having like my kidney stone situation type deal because I'm in a little bit of kidney stone pain.
I'm having my kidney stone type deal. I hate when she says that. Like it's funny, but it's like, girl, be so for real. I don't know. I hate it.
But yeah.
It's like it's actually like a serious matter. You need to be serious. I don't know.
3 bleeds on the pee pads. Oh God. Um, no, yeah. That was my people call it a food funeral, but I call it like food freedom. It's no longer there. Hi,
Food
watermelon.
funeral.
Um, was what your aunt said the truth? I don't know which part you're.
Wait. I need to repeat that. What the hell was that?
Oh, I know. You guys have been so sweet, like genuinely, and I appreciate that so much. Like my Instagram is flooded, and
Ooh, what did people say to that? Amber only understands when people kiss our no, literally. I don't think you fully understand how much your aunt really cares about you. She just wanted to give you tough love. And yeah, Amber only wants people to kiss her ass.
I genuinely just like appreciate you guys more than you know, like for real. So thank you very much. Um, I think I'm having like my kidney stone situation type deal because I'm in a little bit of kidney stone pain.
She
But
free
yeah,
bleeds on the pee pads. Yeah, probably.
3 bleeds on the pee pads. Oh God.
That's what
Um,
it was.
no, yeah, that was my. People call it a
No,
food
yeah.
funeral, but I call it like food freedom. It's no longer there. Hi, watermelon. Um, was what your aunt said the truth? I don't know which part you're talking about, but like, there were so many times I wanted to say something, and it's just like she just kept going and going and going, and I literally was like disassociating. I know it's like a trauma response. Like fully get it. It's just like when I'm being attacked like that, like I go into like survival mode and I either fawn or I fight. I've told you guys that.
Girl.
It was crazy. But I mean, it is what it is. No, I wasn't too stunned to speak. I wasn't.
Yeah, you were too stunned to speak. Like, look, did you not see the look on your own face? You did not, like, you were like, whoa, I don't know what to say here. You're like, dude, you were in shock.
Stunned at all. It's something I'm unfortunately used to when it comes to like her and yeah. She sounds absolutely unhinged. I'm so
She didn't.
sorry. It's fine. Like
She
genuinely,
did
like
not sound
I've
unhinged.
owned up for the things that I've done. It just
She truly sounded like the most level-headed person in your entire family. And yeah, she was like a little crazy, but still, that's it's the probably the most level-headed anyone is in your family, which is insane.
it confuses me. Like I was trying to explain to her, but like a lot of people were pointing out to me how hard I was gaslighted, and I didn't even realize
You weren't gaslighted. You weren't gaslit.
it at the time. And then when I think back about it, I'm like, yeah, because
It's gaslit, by the
it's
way.
just like her and I haven't had a falling out in the last 5 years, and it's because we both like said we were going to start over and we were going
Thank you, Sugar Glider. How did she
to
gaslight
have a
you?
better relationship together,
Good
and that like
question.
stood both ways. Like she did some horrendous stuff. Like she was on Kiwi
Sucker.
Farms, like saying awful things about me. I think she had no idea what she was talking about, and just it was very hard. And I was able to forgive her for that, and she was able to forgive me for my wrongdoings, and we moved on like past that. And then it's just like all of a sudden out of nowhere this happened, and it was it was
We were able to forgive each other for our wrongdoings. I don't know. I feel like I'd probably still also hold a grudge when, like, if you blackmailed me. Just saying.
just like, oh, so I was
Like, does she not realize how bad that really was? Like, does she not realize how bad blackmail is? This is where, like, I start thinking, like, she has, like, maybe, like, yeah, maybe she is narcissistic, but why? She can't see how, like, bad her she is. She can't see it. And, like, yeah, that can be narcissistic, but also at the same time, I don't think she has any insight. She has no insight, poor judgment. Like, I don't know what to say here. It's just this is where I think she has an intellectual disability more than possibly um narcissism, but
very much trying to like focus on like the nows of it all because we already had that like for example, what if I randomly just like popped off on my mom and I was like, you know what? Even though I forgave you, we're about to fucking just go crazy. It's like, girl, you like forgave like I don't know, the whole thing. I don't know. I just really hope, like genuinely, just because like I am that type of person, I hope she can heal and get help because it's like I need help. I'm fully aware that I need help.
sure
I,
you're
I know I
aware.
know my wrongdoings, I know my this and that, and it's just like she just acted like holier than thou, and it was just like hard. But I kind of like checked out. I was disassociative. I was like literally having to like try my very fucking hardest not to just bawl my eyes out because I was like, some of this is like so triggering for me. Some of the things that she would mention, like from my childhood, and it's just like about my dad, and it was just oh, it was a lot. It was like a lot, a lot. But no, wasn't stunned. Very much used to that type of behavior. I just felt like, damn, okay, you know. So, um,
Okay.
but yeah, your guys' like support has meant the world to me. So I fully
What
see it, and I appreciate it
what
more than you guys know.
support? I want to know what support you really have. Like, I can't not fucking Quirky loves Rosie. I need to like start watching her videos because she sounds insane too. But I don't like I don't know because even your members like hate you.
No. How are you doing? I've worked same issues as you for years, so I feel you. I really wish all the best for you. Thank you. And I am feeling a lot better for sure. Hashtag Team Amber. Oh my God, Nikki, thank you. My girlfriend,
Quirky's a
Shura,
leech.
Dylan, I probably cannot pronounce that right. I'm sorry, but she loves you. Can you say hi? Hello. I love you. Super sweet. Um, you act differently with Tammy. No, that's how I act when I'm like genuinely like in person. Like if you're attacking me like that, I literally disassociate completely and I just like take it. Like that's just like how I am. I don't know why. Unless you get me in my flight moment and then I split and I'm like attacking back. But as I've gotten older, I just like shut down. Um, so ex-
I don't know how I feel about this. Be so real. Um, girl.
especially like the Zoloft. The Zoloft just helped a lot. I don't know if it's because it like numbs me a little bit more, which is like bittersweet type deal, but
A bittersweet type
Sandra, welcome to
deal.
Shrimp Queens Mini. Hello, hello. The grandmother's recipe was made up. No, it wasn't. I should have my mom talk about it in a vlog. It was on her side of the family actually. It was her great grandma, so it was like my great great grandma. Chris, hello, hello. Welcome to Shrimp Queens Mini.
That's what the
Um,
SSRIs do.
why did you
In
let her come on your live
bittersweet
like that?
way.
So very good question. I felt like kind of trapped, if you will, because she kept calling. I kept ignoring it. Like she called quite a few times, as you
But
guys.
you're the one that was like square up. You were literally the one that's like square up, and then the second she's matching your energy, you're just like, no, don't. I'm not gonna answer. I'm not gonna answer because you know the truth. You know what's gonna be said. It's ridiculous.
Saw, and it was like prior to that I was talking about how like I wanted to move on from this and like it was just too much, it was messing with my mental health, and like she was watching my live stream hearing me say these things that I was being like my mental health was being like affected and she literally didn't care. So she started like blowing up my phone and it was just like so many people in the chat were just like answer answer, and it's like I knew exactly what would happen if I didn't. So it was like I didn't choose myself in that moment. I wouldn't have answered. I genuinely would not have answered because like I just want nothing to do with her, and this whole situation like is really unhinged. It's a lot of things that should have just been like talked about privately. That's like the part where I'm just like so confused, like why publicly? Um, but like yeah, I wouldn't have answered, but I felt very trapped, like almost like I had to type of thing. And
I don't feel like you're trapped. I really don't feel like you're trapped. Hold on. Let me fix this. I'm gonna fix it. Okay.
when you're overwhelmed and a lot is happening, sometimes you can't think clearly like during that like exact moment. So it was very much one of them type of situations, but you know it is what it is, like it happened. But yeah, it is what it is, really. I may not agree with everything you do, but I'm really sorry for the way your aunt spoke.
Where was it? Where's that comment? I may not agree with everything that you do. You mean I don't really agree with blackmail. Oh, I don't really agree with abusing my partners. Oh, I really don't agree with blah 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 blah. Like, girl, be so for real.
To you yesterday, no one should go through that. Thank you, Morgan, I appreciate that. I like people who can think it's not always like black and white. Amberlynn's not always wrong 100% of the time. I like that you're able to like use your head.
Girl, you can't even distinguish like what's gray. You think in black and white all the time. That's what I don't get.
And see that. So thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Um, uh, so you started all of this publicly, so why can't you respond publicly?
Wait.
Because
Can you please explain the fact as to why multiple people throughout your life have said and accused you of the same things? No, right. It's like, it's one thing if one, maybe two people accuse you of the same thing, but so many people keep accusing you over and over of the same thing. Like multiple people, like 6+ people. That like it's 6 people's word against one. It's not just your word against someone else's. It's your word against 6 other people who've witnessed the same bullcrap over and over again. And half these people are saying it to, and they're not even making money. You're making most of the money off of it because they want to speak their truth. I don't know.
This is like deeper and more revealing on like
Exactly. You
my
told her to
family
square
and
up.
things that I
She
have kept
squared
private
up.
about my family. Like
Ain't no way.
she was like using really traumatic things and like using them to like hurt me. Like that part was rough. And it's like I don't want that to be for people to see that. Like what has happened in my childhood and the bad things that have happened like around me, I want to be the one to like share those things because it's my experience. So I hate the fact that like she's like, well, this happened.
This is my well. Your experience isn't just the truth. Like she thinks that the only experience there is to have is the experience that she has had. The people around here can't have a different experience for the same situation. What did I do? Crap. Go back.
Hurt me. Like that part was rough. And it's like I don't want that to be for people to see that. Like what has happened in my childhood and the bad things that have happened like around me, I want to be the one to like share those things because it's my experience. So I hate the fact that like she's like, well, this happened. I'm just like, oh my God, what does this have to do with like I was a child. I was 14. I was 7. Like, what is happening? Like, it just was so much. And like every time I cried, it's because I was like triggered into like just that little girl again. Like genuinely,
Because she was making you face yourself. Like, I don't know.
it was just rough. It was rough. Um, yeah. Um, People get too emotionally invested in Amber. Yeah. But my problem is the black and white thinking about her exactly. Is he not done talking to you, baby?
There's not
Because
a
I know these
whole. I gotta be
people
so honest
obviously
with
have
you.
no
There
idea.
isn't
Yeah.
a whole
Thank
lot
you,
of
Paige.
black and white
Appreciate that.
on.
Um,
Oh, come on, fix yourself.
Public figures still deserve to have a personal private life for sure.
Then keep your shit off the internet. If really your life is so private, why do you like say every little thing on the internet? That's what I don't get.
Um, yeah, it's never too late for therapy. I specifically told you guys I was not going to be talking about my therapy anymore. I am in therapy,
No,
and
you're not. No, you're not. I don't believe you.
I said that in a vlog that I was no longer going to be talking about that. That is why I have not talked about it because I said I wasn't going to. Um, you have an insane amount of words blocked. I have like personal words like docs, things that like docs. Those are the ones I usually have blocked.
Bullshit.
Um, no, I haven't used BetterHelp since what was it? Was it 2019? Yeah, it was like 2019. Um, Everything that I've said I've been professionally diagnosed with, I've been diagnosed with, yeah.
No, you have not. Crib.
Um, Hi Jay, hello,
ADHD
hello.
included? Were you also actually diagnosed with ASMR?
Sending love from another person with a crazy aunt. Oh my God, thank you. I'm sorry you have to suffer with that.
Have you been diagnosed with
Um,
obesity?
you said last night you
Stop.
weren't diagnosed with BPD. No, that's what my aunt said. Yeah, I was diagnosed.
Oops.
Um,
You were not diagnosed.
Amber basically wasn't live last night. Tammy was, and Amber was a guest. Yeah, I was just like, oh my God. And it's just so crazy because I know if like I was in my fight mode because that's the mode she was in. I know if I was in that, people would have been like, oh, Amberlynn's so
You said
horrible.
you
And
were
like the fact
self-diagnosed.
that
I
I was
didn't
like
know this
fawning and
part.
like disassociating and like literally just like
Was she
just
actually
triggered and so
self-diagnosed?
hurt. And like people have been saying, oh, Tammy bred her for filth. It's just more black and white thinking. And
It's more black and white
like
thinking.
people, no matter what, like I'm always like there's like a cluster of people, like no matter what, I'm always wrong. And those are the people that like I'm so glad they hate me. Like I think about it and I'm like, I'm so glad those type of people do not like me.
What type of people?
That means I'm doing something right. Because the people who like get it and who have been so supportive, like I love you guys so much. Like even people who are like, Amberlynn, you know what? I don't really like everything you do, but like I'm on your side on this. Like those people and like the people who support me, like thank you guys. Like genuinely. The the best
The
thing
people
that I
that
have
support
said in
you.
my like private life, the right side of the internet likes me. The wrong side of the internet stays where it's wrong and
Okay. The right side of the internet likes me. It's just such a small amount.
they dislike me. They're harassing.
And the
Like it's
people
just
that don't like me
it's
are
like I
from
sit
the
here and I'm like,
wrong side of the internet.
I get contacted by
Only people
YouTubers
who
that have
like me
millions of
are good.
subscribers
Only the people that like me are good people.
that are very well known and people love them. I get contacted saying like the reaction channels are stuck. I can't believe like you go through this. I'm so sorry. I'm here for you. Like people that you wouldn't even believe. Not only that, but like an actress from Deadpool, a fucking model that you see walking down fucking
Address
Victoria's
from
Secret.
Deadpool?
Victoria's Secret. What is that called when they have like the angel wings going? Whatever. Like those are the types of people that are like in my DMs. And then you think about it because I feel so gaslit and I'm like, are the
What?
reaction channels and the
What
haters?
kind
And then
of
you have
people
angel
are in
wings
your
going, whatever,
DMs?
down fucking Victoria's. Not only that, but like an actress from Deadpool, a fucking model that you see walking down fucking Victoria's Secret. Victoria's Secret. What is that called when they have like the angel wings going? Whatever. Like those are the types of people that are like in my DMs. And then you think about it because I feel
Bullshit.
so gaslit and I'm like, are the reaction channels and the haters right? Like I'm so genuinely confused. But then when I see other YouTubers who do the same thing I do, I see them in my DMs sticking up for me and like saying like, girl, like I am so sorry you go through this.
Other
It makes
YouTubers, you mean Quirky Loves Rosie? Girl, be so for
me realize
real.
like, no, like I'm genuinely just constantly gaslit into thinking I'm this like, fucking awful, horrendous person when that's just like not reality. Like that is not reality.
That is
Like you don't
not
see people like
reality.
Jordy in the ankle fucking getting messages from like real normal people. It's people who are just like so clouded in their judgment and it's just all black and white thinking. People forget that there's gray areas. Like yikes. And I'm just so grateful for the people who like know how to like use up here more. I understand no one's perfect and sometimes people can't think clearly because I know that's me sometimes.
Ableist.
But like there's just a section of people like I can do no right. I am just wrong 24 like 24/7, like
Wait,
24/8,
which
bro.
part? What did
24/8.
she just
Amberlynn's
say?
wrong. Like it is fake. I'm just all black and white, real normal people. It's people don't horrendous person when that's just like not reality. Just like I
What?
am so sorry you go through this. It makes me realize like no, like I'm genuinely just constantly gaslit into thinking I'm this like, fucking awful, horrendous person when that's
Who taught her the word gaslighting? Because I feel like I have not heard that recently. Who taught you that word? I'm just gaslit into thinking that I'm just this awful, horrendous person. You've done awful, horrendous actions. Fine, if you don't want to believe that you're an awful person, you've still done awful actions. Like, do you not think about that? Do you not think about how awful your actions are? Like blackmailing Tammy, anything you did to Beck. Even this most recent girlfriend, like, said that you put hands on her. And not that any of these people are, like, perfect angels, but they don't deserve that. No one deserves to be abused. Just saying. Not...
just like not reality.
Like, just because someone does bad things doesn't mean, like, they should be abused. Unless you're, like, a PDF file or, like, a serial killer or something. Like, the average person should not be abused for any reason. Doesn't matter what they've done before.
Like, that is not reality. Like, you don't see people like Jordy and the ankle fucking getting messages from like real normal people. It's people who are just like so clouded in their judgment, and it's just all black and white thinking. People forget that there's gray.
People forget that there's gray areas. No one said that Tammy was a saint. Absolutely nobody was saying Tammy was a saint. For real. No one said that.
Areas. Like, yikes. And I'm just so grateful for the people who like know how to like use up here more. I understand no one's
One
perfect,
could say
and sometimes
jaded.
people can't think clearly, because I know that's me sometimes. But like, there's just a section of people like,
What is the part
I
that
can do
she's
no right.
said
I
that
am
was
just
ableist?
wrong 24/7, like 24/8, bro. 24/8. Everyone's wrong. Like, it is just not accurate. Like, I don't know. Sorry, I'm just like rambled. I don't even know what I'm talking about half the time, actually. Um, everyone everyone else can't always be in the wrong. See, Kay, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, out of all these situations, how am I always in the wrong? That's what I'm trying to say. It's just another person. I don't know what the point of her telling the spaghetti story of you piling more on your plate when dad said that's enough. Yeah, like, my mom,
I get how that can be seen as confusing, but I think she was trying to point that you have been the same since you were 14. Since you were a kid, you have just been the same. That your food addiction has been so obvious for so long.
listened to that, and my mom's like, "Girl, you never met her when you were 14." And I was like, "I didn't think so, because I could not remember that." Like, I understand I have missing memories, but I'm telling you, that wasn't like, it didn't even tickle something in my brain at all. Like, when she shared that story, I'm like, "Bro, what?" But it made me emotional because of like, if this is a story that's true that she's saying, right? Why is she using 14-year-old Amber Lynn, who literally was in the worst environment ever? Why is she using that little girl's like shit that she was going through? Like, my dad getting mad at me about spaghetti. Like, why would you use that to like hurt me?
My dad getting mad at me about spaghetti. That's not what he was mad about. He was mad about your portion sizes and you weren't listening to him.
Why would you use my dad's like, people say that I might have been too stunned to speak for their type
Latino
of narrative.
Lynn.
Maybe I was too stunned to speak because I was like, damn, this girl is crazy. Um, I don't know. It was just like, sometimes like you hear someone talk and you're just like, this is so off the chain, like inaccurate and just wild. And also, some of the shit doesn't need to be said, that it literally leaves you in a state of disassociation, like, genuinely. Um,
Like
just from Deadpool
genuinely
bullshit
leaves you in
prove
a
it. I
state
don't
of
know if she wants me to dox her.
disassociation.
But yeah, she messaged me for the first time in 2019, 2020. And I was so honest with her. I was like, I'm gonna be honest, I've never seen Deadpool. I was like, but my girlfriend at the
What? Who the hell talked about Deadpool? Well, obtuse Lynn. Wow, that justifies everything Deadpool act. No, literally. Read the super chats you've missed.
Deadpool bullshit prove it. I don't know if she wants me to dox her. But yeah, she messaged me for the first.
Who actually said anything about Deadpool in your damn chat, dude? Did anyone actually?
And also, some of the shit doesn't need to be said, that it literally leaves you in a state of disassociation, like, genuinely. Um, just from Deadpool bullshit prove it. I don't know if she wants me to dox her. But yeah, she messaged me for the first time in 2019, 2020.
I'm gonna talk about all of this super serious crap and then I'm gonna deflect. That's what she's doing. She's just deflecting. pivoting, trying to get the conversation somewhere else. She's like, yeah, it's all stupid, blah blah blah. Like, Tammy's just insane. Like, you don't actually
And
have like another argument.
I was so honest with her. I was like, I'm gonna be honest, I've never seen Deadpool. I was like, but my girlfriend at the time, Beck, they love Deadpool.
Do you take insulin, Amber?
You look Latina today. Oh my god, what? I'm Portuguese. Everyone always like that used to be like an inside joke back in the day about me being
Really?
Portuguese. Um, with me and my friends, like they would like say something that literally had nothing to do with like me being Portuguese, and I'd be like, "But I'm Portuguese." I think it came off of a meme from YouTube because people used to say that my
No. Okay. They said, well, you didn't even care about her mental health. No, she didn't. She didn't give two craps about her aunt's mental health. Like, over here, like, Tammy kept, like, saying, yeah, I understand your trauma. Yeah, I understand. The shit you've been through. I watched it all. But, like, then Tammy brings up something, like, super, like, personal to her. Something about her trauma. And Amber doesn't say anything about it. And she's just like, can I speak? Can I speak?
my
I think
knuckles
we're
were
gonna
dark
watch that
because I was
next.
Portuguese, and I was like,
Because
no,
that was
that was like a whole thing. So then
ridiculous.
it just like became this meme.
That's the
Um,
diabetes.
I've been a silent watcher for many years, and I just want to say this is awful, and I'm so sorry. I was heartbroken seeing the way she spoke to you. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's super sweet of you. It was rough. Um, she's not going to prove anything because y'all harass the crap out of anyone who supports her with a platform. Corky, you're so right because if you remember in my live yesterday, that message I read, so that girl ended up literally DMing me on Instagram, and she was like, "You know what? I was watching her live stream. You can show who I am. It's fine. I'll put my Instagram on private." And I was like, "No, I'm not going to let people attack you like that." And then she was like, "No, seriously, it's fine. I'm going to be like deleting my Instagram in a few weeks anyways." But it's like, I can't do that. Like outing people, like if you support me, you literally like be careful. The daggers are coming. Like it's so weird.
How many people actually go after these Am babies? Out of pure curiosity.
Like Jessica, thank you for the chat. You're super sweet. Um, here's something to eat. Oh, that was random. Um, oh, Cindy, you don't have to believe me, love. You're not the person I want to believe me. Um,
Who do you want to believe
weaponizing trauma
you?
against the
Who do you want to believe you then? Like, just the people that'll kiss your ass? People that'll give you a ride? People, I don't know, that gives you something, offers you something? Is that all that you want?
one person fighting for your life. I don't know what that means.
I gotta be honest with you, a real innocent person wouldn't be fighting for their life as hard as, like, as hard as this. What?
Sarah. Yeah, Corky saying
Like, if someone was actually innocent, they wouldn't be, like, saying the same crap over and over and over.
it's like they want us against each other. That's really all it is. Were you diagnosed with diabetes? No, not even pre-diabetic.
Not even
Um,
pre-diabetic. I'm not even pre-diabetic,
your aunt was
sure.
literally being so mean to you. I know.
Sure.
How do I become a member? Love you, queen. Love you. And I forgot about that part. Hold on a second. I will post something for you and then pin it. Just click the link.
What? To be a supporter because I had BPD. Been watching since you were 13. Girl. Ain't no way. Sorry, what did you pin?
Your aunt was literally
I'm
being so mean
so
to you. I
out of
know.
it.
How do I become a member? Love you, queen. Love you. And I forgot about that part. Hold on a second. I will.
Oh. How do I become a member? Love you, queen.
Pretty.
You're really gonna skip that $20 super chat? You're really gonna skip that $20 super chat?
Pretty.
Girl. Awful smug we remember the sink. Real.
Brady,
I
hi.
remember the sink. I remember the sink very well.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't.
You can't what?
Thank you for the fat phobic super chat. If you guys want to, super chat me roast, just roast me. Roast me, go for it. I don't give a fuck. It could be fucking fat phobic all you want, but I'm gonna be laughing to the bank. Um, where were you so
That is
disarmed?
exactly where I hate why people super chatter and like send her money. This is like it's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous that people keep sending her money. That people actually become members. It pisses me off, dude. Like again, the is fallacy the right word of these fans of lol cows? Because like all they're doing is reinforcing their behavior so they have more entertainment, and like she is too greedy, too dumb, to see past that. Like I'll never, because for her I think she can realize that like yeah I am being hated on, and like I'm doing this for money, but how can you have this little self-respect? Just get off the damn internet. Like you're so bored. But the thing, but like, she can't be bored because she's too lazy to film a singular vlog a week. True, and she does nothing. I can see she's bored because she does nothing, but still, it's like, girl, the only reason for your like why you're so miserable right now is because of you. You are the reason that you are miserable.
To make relationships seem like a soft love. That's what it was like in the beginning. But I don't want to talk about any of that. So can we not? Thank you. No, Whisker. No. So to get like actually diagnosed with ADHD, I mean, this is how it was in Kentucky. You have to do an assessment, and if they think that you have ADHD, you have to schedule an evaluation. So I got assessed, and they were like, "Yeah." So here's the number to get evaluated, and I called, and it was a 6-month wait. But I ended up moving to Oklahoma before I actually was able to go to my appointment in Kentucky. So that's what happened there.
Hmm.
Kim, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, thank you.
Diabetes is the only
I
thing you haven't
appreciate it.
been
You guys are so
diagnosed with,
sweet.
for real.
Um, I don't know, sincerely. Thank you for being a member. You have anxiety because you sit all day. Nowhere for the energy to go. Oh no, catnip. That's not the way it works, love.
Girl. Girl. Be so freaking for real. Of course it's how it works. So ridiculous. God. Come on, play.
Um, my body's not ruined, but thank you for the super chat. Cindy, I just don't like you. You do realize a lot.
What?
My body's not ruined, but thank you for the super chat.
Where's Cindy?
Cindy, I just don't like you.
Cindy, I just don't like you. You're so condescending.
You do realize a lot of ADHD symptoms align with BPD, so you might not have it. Yeah, yeah, maybe. The life is painful. When loved ones are upset, there's usually truth to it. Oh, my aunt is so unhinged. My mom watched the whole thing and her jaw was on the floor.
This is for real
Um,
boring. Gotta be honest with y'all.
chicken fingers, I can't. Um, I can walk, Cynthia. Yeah, Farrell. Yeah, I have one going up Wednesday. She literally just admitted she was assessed, not diagnosed. Yeah, Tegan. You built like a 1x2 jumper plate. I don't know what that is, but thank you for the super chat, and I probably am.
Stop. You're built like a 1x1 Lego piece. What even is a 1x1 Lego piece? What is a 1x2 jumper plate? Jumper plate. Stop. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Is that like this is too skinny? This is way too skinny. Why would girl? You suck. Too skinny.
Um, my body's not ruined because what about it is exactly? I don't think being fat means you're ruined.
It means that your organs are working overtime, putting a lot of stress on your heart, honey. Um, Probably have fatty liver. Like like eating all the crap that you do is what gives you kidney stones. You realize that, right?
Because change is possible, and I don't think I'm ugly.
Change is possible. You are really. I don't think change is possible for you, honey.
I did at one point, but I'll give it to Tommy. She helped with that. It is because your legs are stretched to the max. So I would have had lipedema regardless. Lipedema is not just um, for fat people. Lipedema actually has nothing to do with your weight. So you can't really say that. Um,
Mm,
they're bigger than they would be. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Um, I still don't think my body is ruined. A lot of people um like my legs, and that's that. That's reality. So
a lot of people like my legs. They'll be crushed by them.
it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna let people make me feel bad about my body, or make me feel bad about what I look like, or make me feel bad about anything like that. Because while you are on the journey to bettering yourself, you still need to love yourself how you are. You can't hate yourself or you're never gonna change, because why would you care? The only way you'd be
Fetishland.
willing to change is if you love
Leg
yourself.
lovers.
Your body is not ruined, people are just rotten. Yeah. They're trying to make me upset, but it's not gonna work at all.
Girl. Maybe
It's
we
not
have
gonna
a
work at
shelf
all.
tour. I'll be reading out these super chats for her. Don't worry, y'all.
Oh, Jack, it's been longer
Damn.
than 11 years. First diet when I was 10.
Oh, really?
What'd you have for breakfast and lunch and dinner? I've ate once today. I made, which I'm filming what I'm eating today, but I made a meat sauce. Instead of using pasta, I used green beans. It was delicious. Hello, Mr. Wolf. How are you? How are you? No, I didn't have McDonald's.
Are you sure about
I
that?
didn't wake up
Are
at
you sure about
3.
that?
No, I woke up way before that. Thank you, Jack.
Is it 2:45? So you woke up at 2:45? I don't believe you wake up that early,
For so
honey.
much money. Thank you. I
You are very
appreciate it.
not disciplined. Oh, guys, we're in the last 30
We saw
seconds.
the McDonald's bag. Yeah, I had it last night. I even vlogged it, which you'll be seeing on Friday.
Girl.
Isabel, welcome to Stream Queens Mini. Hi. Natasha, I do.
Natasha, I do. I do believe myself.
Yeah.
Girl can't even keep her lies straight at this point, for real. Oh, of course. She just got off. How convenient. Where is the regular? That's enough spaghetti, Amber. Stream ends abruptly. Is that literally what the last chat was? Stop. Is that really what the last chat was? Yep. Not even a goodbye. Not even a goodbye. Amber gets upset and abruptly ends live stream. Okay, let's go back actually. Let's click on her account. Let's watch my last day.
I wish I would have taken notes because I would say them now, purse baby, but I don't even remember. and I know it was in Lake County somewhere, but yeah, it was just like hip hop dance. We would put on shows in front of like large audiences, and yeah. First, I want to say I want to start off the boring part because for me it's not boring, but for you guys, you're gonna be like, okay, I'm so bored. Why are you reading this? Okay, so someone messaged me on the
Hmm.
good old what's it called Instagram. Um, you sound much better. Yeah. Okay. So someone messaged me on Instagram, right? And I want to read it to you guys. Where is it? Okay. I'm trying to find it. Is this one it? Yes. Okay. Obviously, I'm not gonna say the username.
We say I'm not gonna say the username.
Okay. Enticing
No.
lawsuits. Hello, hello. Welcome to Stream Queens Mini. Hello,
Enticing
hello.
lawsuit.
Um. Okay. Okay. But I've been thinking about the situation almost nonstop and wanted to chime in. You're 100% right. This situation is insane. Like others have said, I always haven't been on your side, but I've been watching you for 9 years. That's a long time. So I've seen you lie and then admitted it afterwards. And this is clearly not one of those cases. Anyone not taking your side in this is blind. Anyone who believes that this is okay for an aunt to be talking about her
What?
niece to a hate based reaction channel is mentally unwell, as she is. Her
Huh?
story isn't even making sense. And the fact that you can call her out on the lies before she even makes them up is proof that obviously this is a pattern for her. Sorry, I'm not reading any of comments or anything until I'm done with this. She reminds me of a sworn ex who's trying to talk their ex partner like it's weird as fuck. Oh wait, they're trying to talk bad about their ex partner. It's weird as fuck. I feel so bad that this is happening to you, and I think it's so telling
Getting
that
annoyed.
Tammy couldn't even get on board with the conspiracy
Getting
that you
really
let Murray out.
annoyed.
The fact that Jordy brought it up and your aunt clearly hesitated and started in the book at you, she still knew that one was far too fetched.
Why
That
is
said a
this
lot
so
to me.
long?
I also have BPD and CPT animals. People, though, unfortunately,
I
sure.
also have
My pets,
BPD. I
never.
also have BPD. Ah, BPD. You must be sympathize with me now. It's okay for all my actions because I have BPD. I can do whatever I want because I have BPD. No, yeah, I can even kill someone, and if I just say like if I have BPD, then it's fine. It's fine. I don't go to jail. What?
Which
I'm sick and tired of
So I
her
understand your
stupid
position here and
excuses.
how BPD plays into the situation. Crazy how people point out all of the symptoms of your BPD that you have, and then they turn around and deny that you have it. There's absolutely no nuance.
Okay, so I don't necessarily deny that she could have BPD. I don't believe that she's actually formally diagnosed. I think she's just self-diagnosed. Um, I don't know. I don't know, because she gives off that like she could have BPD, but we also don't know if it's actually BPD. She claims she has all 9 symptoms, which like you would have like you would be in jail. Like if you actually had all 9 symptoms, you would have gone to jail multiple times for something. Because that it's just ridiculous. Ain't no
To
way.
these people, and it drives me nuts.
Ain't
I'm
no
sure it does you.
way.
But they're all probably 15 years old with an IQ of a 75 and an underdeveloped frontal lobe. Sorry for the wall of text. I'm a yapper. So I replied, and
I don't think 15-year-olds are that good at like clocking your manipulation.
capital letters. I was like, can I please read this out loud in my next live stream? I will keep your name private and everything private. I just literally love everything that you were saying and appreciate it so much.
Too far
So then
fetched.
she replied, um,
Oh, far too fetched.
okay. Then she replied, hell yeah, dude, go for it. Hopefully it'll get through some people's thick skulls because I know a lot of them hate you literally just for the fun of it, and it's unfair. Good luck with all that shit. I just know Tammy is sitting at home with her. Sorry, this part was kind of. So I'm gonna skip that part. And then they also said, also, since this is the only time I get to project my thoughts to your followers, I'd like to say something. However, if you want to leave it to my last message, that's totally fine. Some people could hear this though. Okay. I fully believe that you are a good person who does bad things. I think many people watching now can look into their hearts and see the same within themselves. It is so important to
Really.
have nuance when scrutinizing the actions of somebody with a personality disorder. It literally impacts your day to day decision making because it impacts your personality. BPD is caused by severe child harm and neglect. Giving somebody with a past like yours a huge platform, displaying your addictions and flaws to the world, then expecting you to act totally, completely normal is unempathetic. Everyone who watches you just to criticize, completely aware of your illness, are ill
My
themselves
god.
and needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror.
I just want to hear that one more time.
Child harm and neglect. Giving somebody with a past like yours a huge platform, displaying your addictions and flaws to the world, then expecting you to act totally, completely normal.
Yeah, like, I get why you wouldn't be completely normal, but at the same time, you're not changing your behavior. That's literally the whole reason why everyone doesn't like you, Amber, is because, well, not everyone. You have some of your Ann babies, but like, majority of the time, like, you just don't change your behavior. I totally get you, like, having such a rough childhood that, like, you're not fine. You're not going to be mentally well. But you are still here, like, not changing. You haven't really gone to therapy. I honestly don't even truly believe that she's on Zoloft. I mean, like, yeah, she probably was prescribed it, but I don't think she's still taking it.
Is unempathetic. Everyone who watches you just to criticize, completely aware of your illness, are ill themselves and needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror, log off the internet, and be a better person. And I was like, you know what? I appreciate this person. Like genuinely, I do. And then, so I just was like, I have to read that. Like, I've been getting a lot of support lately, but that was just like, wow, you couldn't have worded it better. So, all right, I will continue on with this little story time here, but I'm gonna read some of your guys' stuff, okay? Because I am behind.
I am behind.
Can you say hi to Chico? Hello, Chico. How are you? How are you? Thank you for super chat.
Thank you for super chat.
Hey Queen, this is Cal again. Happy to see
Thank
you
you for
doing
the
a bit
super
better since last
chat.
time. Thank you, Frank. Thank you for you just had good sex. Up the link for joining. Okay, yeah. I would definitely do
What?
that. You look like you just had good sex.
Disgusting.
Okay, Peter. Thanks.
Okay, Peter, thanks.
I smoked some Delta. Not gonna lie about it. I was gonna talk about that in the vlog, but I have no reason to hide it. Okay. All right. Because before my live
Fun
streams, I go outside,
facts.
I walk Twinkie. So when I was out there, I said, fuck it. Yesterday, I bought some Delta. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put the okay. All right. I'm gonna put the
It's like you put the scenario into Chat GPT.
no, I did not. That's how you can join. Um so legal, actually, yeah. They sell it everywhere here. For here, yeah, it's legal, it's cheap, recreational, and it's obviously helping with my anxiety. Me feeling
Help me with
overwhelmed
my anxiety. My anxiety. Damn it, dude, that's so annoying.
to this fucking live stream. I mean, that's why a lot of people smoke
My
it.
live stream.
To me, marijuana.
Sorry, I keep mocking her. I just, it's too easy. I keep hitting this low hanging fruit, you know? It's just so easy to mock her. It just really is.
Or
Because, like, her speech pattern is so weird. Like, she has, like, a sort of classic California accent. But she's just so goddamn millennial. She's so millennial. Like, I know that she's 34, of course she's millennial, but Jesus.
like Delta, like to me, that's not a drug. You know, that's like, yeah, common sense for real. Where's the vlogs? So I started one, so we're gonna be getting those. Can someone tell me how to join not on the PC? Okay, so PID, Oklahoma is it? Like how to join not on a PC. I wanted to spread. The only way that I could do that without also having a live stream and a vlog back to back is I had to live stream 2 days in a row. And
Oh.
I love, and then I like the thought of like getting my, this is gonna sound bad, but I like the thought of like getting my live streams like over with, if you will. When people like
Over
were
with
seeing how I
because
was
you
reacting
hate
to my
doing it. You hate doing this shit. You hate it. You only keep doing this because you want money. And like truly like fine. If you hate it but you keep doing it, people are still gonna keep watching. It's your fault that you keep doing it even if you hate it. Sorry, you have no other talents. You cannot have any other job. I don't believe that you could do any job. Truly. Like it's either this or like she'll probably end up going on disability.
like that's frustrating for me to hear like this is the real Amber Lynn because it's like, bro, what you're seeing is me split. It's called splitting. When you literally turn into someone that you're not, like you're overwhelmed with emotion, like you cannot regulate those. So that is what you're witnessing. So it's hard because 99% of the time you guys are witnessing me as like pretty chill, just chilling. Sense. That doesn't mean oh
Doing a
Amber's
dab
true
like
colors
Aunt
or this is the
Tammy.
real Amber Lynn. Like it's not fair. BPD is an actual observable. I hate that word. You can actually observe BPD in your brain. It's like an actual brain deformity. So when people sit there agreeing and wrong and hurtful,
Actual okay, so that's another thing that killed me. An actual brain deformity. Can BPD BPD uh show up crap on a brain scan. While brain scans like MRI and fMRI don't definitely diagnose BPD, they can reveal structural and functional differences in the brain of individuals with a disorder compared to those without. Oh, why? These differences involve areas related to emotion regulation like the amygdala, anterior cingulate cortex, and may show altered activity or volume. Individuals with BPD may have increased gray matter density in the amygdala. Huh. What is the... Did you actually... From 2007... Can you give me one that's, like, recent? Okay. While brain scans like MRI reveal structural differences between BPD and those without... Yeah, so, like, right here is probably... I hate the AI overview, because it's never, like, accurate. It can't keep its story straight. This one says, they don't provide a definitive diagnosis of BPD. What does the NHS say? Fine. So according to the UK NHS, they've used an MRI to scan people with BPD. Scans revealed that in many people with BPD, 3 parts of the brain were either smaller than expected or had unusual levels of activity. The parts were the amygdala, the hippocampus, and the orbitofrontal cortex, which is involved in planning and decision making. Problems with these parts of the brain may well contribute to symptoms of BPD. Which, like... Yeah, sure, I can see the amygdala, just because it does control a lot of your emotions. But... you see that in a lot of people. The hippocampus to help regulate behavior and self-control. It's more likely the environmental factors than the brain factors. I gotta be so real with you. Let's continue.
Like it shattered me, and I could not regulate those emotions. And a lot of people messaged me and said, "Girl, I don't even have BPD. I don't even have these things." And I would have been more pissed than you. I would have aired out say like, because literally in my live stream, I'd be like, "Well, I know things, but I'm not going to sit here and like say them." People would message me and be like, I would have like popped off." So it's like I'm trying my hardest over here. And it was just triggering for more reasons than one. Like she would bring up so many things that happened in my childhood, which was triggering. Then she would bring up things that happened between me and her, which was also triggering. And she acts like in the whole span of the time that I've known her since 17, that she was always the person that like indicated like a break in our chat. Like literally no. I saw the pattern with my aunt and the way that she was and how just like she made me feel insane a lot of the time. She made me question my reality a lot of the time. She made me feel like I was walking on eggshells, and that is the roughest. And so I also didn't enjoy that pattern. So
He was making me walk on eggshells most of the time. Sure, Amber, sure.
would also be like,
You were the one walking on eggshells with her,
I
for
need space from her.
sure.
So I would stop talking to her. I wouldn't call her. I wouldn't, nothing, because like she's just a hard woman to get
Not the
along with. And it was just very
eggshells.
triggering. And it was just like a lot of the things that she was doing was hurtful. And it was the real Amber Lynn, or I was showing my true colors. That was me reacting as a human who was absolutely triggered, a human who could not regulate their emotions, a human that was being betrayed by her aunt. That is what you guys experienced and what you guys saw me sit here and I'm like responding to my aunt. And in return, I know it's a lot of trolls. It's people who like just disregard anything I feel or say. I get go to therapy, go to therapy, go to therapy. When literally all I'm doing is just responding to things that my aunt has brought up. And I'm demonstrating that I'm heartbroken about it. Demonstrating that
You're doing an awful job.
I'm angry, you know? And a lot of people like go to therapy, go to therapy, go to therapy, while like literally sucking the tit on my aunt. Ew. Like literally kissing her ass. Like, ew. When it should be
Like
genuinely
you?
a lot of people telling her to go to therapy, because who in their right mind, I didn't even realize she was in her 50s, like this makes it even worse. Who in their right mind, in their right maturity, and like a level-headed sense of the way, what kind of aunt, what kind of family member, what kind of sound mind, what kind of good person would be upset with their niece or upset with their sister and go to a reaction channel to do all of that, knowing the
Maybe because you'll finally listen.
type of retaliation that would head my way, no matter what she said, no matter if what she was saying was true or false. That woman needs to go to therapy, not me. I mean, I need to go to therapy for my own reasons. But in this situation alone, what has happened was she should be the one getting all those comments like, go to therapy, go to therapy, go to therapy. Not me, when I'm literally simply just responding to what my aunt is doing. She started the war and I'm just fighting back. I'm trying to protect
Sure.
myself, protect my innocence, and for me, just from it. I'm
Sick your shit,
constant fight or
dude.
flight mode. And it's exhausting. My nervous system is just constantly sharp and just like so paranoid and uneasy. And like I have anxieties about the stupidest shit. And like I
Anxiety is
has been
about the
able to
stupidest
calm a lot of
shit.
those things, like hardcore. Like um it has just drastically helped me. And like I used to cry every day 9 million times a day, like so many things that I don't even talk about. It doesn't matter. Zoloft has improved all that and I have felt so
Again, I don't really 100% believe that you're on Zoloft.
much better. And if you live stream that I did, like you can see, long story short, you guys didn't know it, no, but I was still with Tommy and I've been with Tommy from the jump.
Acting like we didn't know this.
So it wasn't a new relationship, it was a new medicine. I was genuinely
People have been
improving. And then here
talking
comes my
about
aunt
that
after the whole
forever.
Tommy thing. Here comes my aunt, and I'm destroyed. Like my mental health went down the shitter all over again because of this woman, this woman who's supposed to be my aunt. And I have felt myself backtracking. I've started to have anxiety again. I've had some anxiety attacks. I've hyperventilated again. I have been crying more.
Girl, you did this all to yourself.
I have been not able to regulate my emotions more. Like genuinely, my aunt has made me backtrack in my mental health. And I'm like, how can I fix that? Like, what do I need to like? What do I need to do? And my immediate reaction was my fight or flight. Like in the beginning was fight. You guys saw it yourself. My immediate, I
Boo,
literally
tomato,
felt it in
tomato,
my body.
tomato.
I'm like, okay, so it's fight, flight, freeze, or fawn, right? I immediately felt my body start to fawn, and I was telling myself, oh my god, I'm just like, no matter what she says, if it's a lie, if it's a little
Give Emily the same energy that you give Tammy. Like, why? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like Amber was happy that Tammy came out with this bullshit, so she wouldn't have to keep talking about her true beloved.
shit. I'm just going to nod my head. I'm just going to agree. I'm
Which
just
honestly, maybe Amber and Emily deserve each other. I feel like they do.
I don't know if I could do these reactions anymore. I'm just gonna let it be what it can be because it's so triggering. It's so hard to sit there and like fight for myself, especially in front of a bunch of people who hate me. Like it is a lot. So I'm in a spot where I'm like, that's kind of fucking insane for my aunt to want to finally talk to me about this, but only publicly. Nah, none of this
Because
should be
that's the only
public.
way that you'll listen to her.
I said square up in my last live stream because I was irate. My blood was boiling. I was heartbroken. I was in the fight of the fight or flight, freeze or fawn. I was actively not able to regulate my emotions. And it's like after I've had some time to breathe, after the triggers have been so extreme, after I have realized like, whoa, my mental health is actually getting bad again because of the situation, I'm deciding to step away from the situation. Um,
Sure.
will I, if my aunt decides to go on Jordy's thing again, will I maybe say some things about it? Sure. I'm only human. Hey, baby. Um, I'm only human. But am I gonna sit
I'm only human.
here?
A
No, I'm
nasty,
not.
vile
Not
human.
within my aunt, but that is other people in my life with. I'm like, I need to figure this out now, and then I start freaking out if they don't want issues. But it's like with those Zoloft and it actually working to live stream calling me.
She's calling you.
Hello? Holy fuck. Is sitting there watching my live stream, calling me, and I'm telling her to stop calling me, and she won't stop calling me. Like,
She's keeping. No, she
sugar
is.
glider. Second. What's it called? Videos, don't worry. That's what I meant. I'm really confused. Where the fuck? You guys, panic order. So, because you can't run. So can you like pause
Here we
me?
go. My favorite
Yeah, I
part.
just did.
Best
Okay,
part ever.
so you're clearly watching my live stream and I said I don't feel like doing this anymore, so why are you calling? Because
So
you
why are
can't
you
run my
calling?
name and multiple family members in the dirt for decades and think you're just gonna walk away that easy. I'm finally done. I'm finally ready.
Oh yeah,
I got the
Aunt Tammy.
receipts. I got the proof. I'm not afraid of you, Amber, unlike all your other victims. I thought I had seen
and heard everything that you've done over these years, but I was so blind. Blind
Okay.
by your manipulation.
No, I wanted to go back just a little bit. Like, that smug
Hello?
smile that she had.
Okay.
Did I miss it?
Because you can't run my name.
I watched my live stream and I said I don't feel like doing this anymore, so why are you calling?
Because you can't run my name and multiple family members in the dirt for decades and think you're just going to walk away that easy. I'm finally done. I'm finally ready. I got the receipts. I got the proof. I'm not afraid of you, Amber,
God.
unlike all your other victims. I thought I had seen and heard everything that you've done over these years, but
Amberlynn fucking Reed stream? Yeah. Welcome, brother. Welcome. How you doing, brother? Corbin, answer me.
I was so blind. Blind by your manipulation. And when I seen half of the videos that I've seen with...
Okay, so right now... okay, Spectre. So, we're watching Amberlynn Reed lose her crap over... So, who's talking on the phone right now on the live is her aunt. Like, so her aunt is spilling all of this tea on her. Like, all this crap. So, like, Amberlynn Reed has been abusive to all of her past exes, all of her past girlfriends. They've all come out with the same story over and over and over again. And now her Aunt Tammy is coming with all the abuse that she does to her mom and her.
Documented proof of how you treat people, not only in our family, but people in general.
Look at that smug ass face. That smug grin right there. Disgusting. Ugly. Girl.
One vile,
I'm so cool. Look at me.
disgusting human being, and I want nothing to do with you
What did Corbin
again,
say?
including your mother. Your mother, your whole family, your whole Reed family is nothing.
Harry takes me 5 minutes to type. Okay.
Degenerates that rape, manipulate, and abuse. Physically, mentally, spiritually, you name it, you guys do it, and you do it proud. But
Dude. Insane. Ugh. Dude, I hate Amberlynn Reed. Like, I hate her so much, but I can't look away. I can't. Like, she's so like, it's just an absolute train wreck. Like, this is awful. Like, this stream should have never happened. But, like, she's a lol cow, and she doesn't care. She's like Chantal. I think that's what makes Goral World, you know, like Amberlynn, Chantal, and Quirky Loves Rosie, why they're so different compared to the average lol cow, like Joshua Block or Tofia Chu, is that she knows what she's doing. She knows that she has haters, and she doesn't care because she gets money. And, like, I don't know how people can stoop that low. Like, how, like, have that little self-respect that is how they want to make their money, you know? I just hate it. How is that not absolutely mentally taxing?
I see it so clear now that I don't want nothing.
No, dude. I literally can't keep up with Tofia Chu. Like the current lol cows, I can't do it. I cannot do it. Is Amberlynn Reed to you what Christian is to me? Possibly in a way. Except Amberlynn Reed doesn't drink her cum and soda, so, like, Christian.
Nothing to do with you. But do you think you're going to continue to lie about me and the family members that I do care about and get away with it? No, you're not. I will continue to tell the truth. The difference between me and you is I have the truth to tell, and I have the receipts to back it up. So you want to know?
Corbin, you don't know who Tofia Chu is? You're gonna have to watch. You're gonna have to watch it. I'm assuming. No, she did not diddle her mom, but she does abuse her mom.
Why I'm listening to your live right now? The reason is just to see what bullshit you're gonna say next. And sure enough, it didn't take long. You try to say that you cut off talking to me. I've been looking over texts for the last days, and I have so much proof, time and time again, where you're begging me to talk to you again, where I blocked you. I quit watching your videos. You kept begging me, please watch, please watch. I don't want to lose you, Auntie. All the lies you told me that I caught you on, called you on, you'd apologize, and then do it again and again and again and again. So that's just the tip of the iceberg. What do you want to respond to that?
What did I do in the last 2 years to you?
What did I do in the last 2 years to you? Okay, spoiler alert, she doesn't really go a whole lot into recently, other than like making her mom take off work to drive her places.
In the last 2 years.
But-
Okay, let me see if I can explain this. It's not an easy black or white answer or an answer that you can get in 2 seconds because, like I keep saying,
Okay,
I've been doing
Corbin.
this your whole entire life. So you have a person that has fought to be in your life your whole entire life. And
Sophia Chu is like, she's another like newer lol cow, but so the only couple of things that I know is that like she pretty much made her family homeless, and then her brother died because they were like, I forgot exactly why her brother died, but like they were sleeping in their car, and yeah, that's all I really know. She like, it's just another like person that's like way too what's the word, vulnerable, way too vulnerable to be on the internet and to just be allowed to post whatever she wants on the internet, because there's absolutely like people are just gonna like tear into her because she doesn't know any better, because she's too autistic, she's too intellectually disabled to be on the internet, and people love to prey on that. And to an extent, I think Amberlynn Reed also has like a possible intellectual disability. Fake thing. I personally think Amberlynn Reed also has a learning disability to an extent, but obviously not to the extent of Chris Chan or Sophia Chu.
in one way or the other, no matter if you've seen it or not. And you didn't meet me at 17. You met me when you were 14, when I went to California for the first time after 16 years. Remember you getting the pot of spaghetti out of the refrigerator and
They're showing me a video essay on her lore. Okay.
using the really huge utensil, taking big scoops out of the pot onto your plate, where your fucking dad said, "I think that's enough, Amber." That's my first memory of you, and you still continued to pile on your plate. Yeah, that story goes around our family year after year after year. So anyway, that's the first time I met your ass. And then, from then, I tried getting you through the foster care because you painted the story it was so, so bad. And then you even put me down for it that time. Your mom came in the picture, destroyed that. So then you went on to my mom's house. We all know what happened with that. You got kicked out for what? Being disrespectful. Surprise, right?
Yeah.
So then you go on
Whoa, I'm so
to
shocked.
Casey, and then Crystal, and then Destiny, and then Becky. The whole time, I'm in the background, loving you, supporting you, encouraging you, sharing every bit of my diet with you, exercise, financial, telling you things. And yes, I have all the proof. I'm not trying to be your mother. I'm trying to be your person. There's other text I have where I say, I'm saying this because that's what a mother would do. So we continue going down this long, as you know, all this time, right? And then we get up to the current last 2 years. Who is the happiest person in this world for Amber to move to Oklahoma City? It was me, your aunt. Your mom didn't want you to come. She was very nervous about you coming because of the destruction and stress level that you bring with your just presence. That's the truth. I, against my whole entire family, would say things like, I know you guys are worried, but I'm so excited. We have text showing that excitement from when you're going to get here. We're going to hang out. We can't wait. We can't wait. I wanted to diet with you. I wanted to exercise with you. I was so excited because, as you love to point out, I was very successful on keto. Pandemic happened. Other things happened. I started putting back on my weight over stress, and I've been trying to get back on track, which I am again currently. So I thought this is going to be great for the both of us.
Girl. It's just deep down, I feel like she does know what she's done and what she said. It's just that she refuses to. I don't think she has any real remorse over it. Like it's just insane to
You
watch.
get here, I see you one time.
Like she knows what she's done.
I try to see you, and I'm told I can only see you.
That's the only
with
reason why
your
she's
mother.
crying.
I question you about it. You say, "Oh, I was just nervous. I haven't seen my family in 14 years," and blah blah blah. Okay. Then you didn't reach out to me after that ever. Not once to come over, pick you up, go do anything, say anything. There was nothing, so I wait. November, you reach out to me because you want something, a vape. December, you reach out to me, you want something, a vape. You checked in when I had COVID. You said Merry Christmas. I had COVID. I answered you the very next day. Happy late Christmas. Then nothing in January. And then you send me a picture in February. So you want to know why I'm mad? Because I fought for you for freaking years, and then when you finally get here, I'm left. I'm left in the cold. You and sister are going to museums and here and there, and I'm told I can't see you without my sister. So yeah, that pissed me off, and so I did quit trying. I mean, how much more reality did I need in my face? You're here now, and you still have nothing to do with me.
Look at all this reality that Amber can't handle.
So you want to bring up me and your mom's fight, right, as the reason? No, me and your mom's fight is not the reason we don't talk. You are the reason we don't talk. You are in your 30s. You can use a phone, you can text, you can make arrangements to spend time with your aunt, and you chose not to because me and your mom were in a disagreement. And if you want to get down to the nitty gritty of the disagreement, we can do that, but it's pretty freaking messy. Not sure if you're ready for that one. Any other questions?
I don't think she's ready
well,
either.
I want to respond to the fact that, like, yeah, it is true. I was feeling anxious to see my family
I
again.
respond to the fact
and
that because blah, blah,
my
blah.
mom is, I don't know, when I'm around her, like, she's that, like, calmness that I need. And it's like, I know it's, like, sad to say, but, like, I felt that in all my relationships. I've always been in a relationship, and this was the first time, like, I was finally single, and I didn't know how to be without someone right by my side. And so my mom was that
Girl,
for me. It had nothing to do with you. It had nothing to do. It felt easier for me to be around family that I have not seen in 14 years if my mom was there. That was an anxiety thing. It was a coping thing. It is what it is. So I'm sorry.
So whose fault is it, Amber? Is it your fault or is it my fault that we haven't seen each other? Because the narrative that you're telling is different.
So
Put it out there. Who's
so she's just a homeless lady. What did you say? She's just a homeless lady with delusions of grandeur. That's also slightly racist. I don't know anything about the racism on Tofia Chu's part, but possibly I can see that.
whose fault is it, Amber?
So we just got into some really juicy detail. Oh, what was it? I can't even remember what we're talking about. Also, PDF file. Yeah, I can see her being one.
yours.
Yours.
So
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the hell was just said. Sorry, I got distracted. We'll go back a little.
And then Destiny, and then Becky. The whole time, I'm in the background, loving you, supporting you, encouraging you, sharing every bit of my diet with you.
So Amberlyn Reed's crying right now because she's getting fucking clocked. And she knows what she's done. She knows the bad things that she has done. And I don't know if it's like necessarily no remorse or what. She doesn't care. And like the live stream that we were watching earlier, the one that she had today, only 30 minutes. She ended it abruptly. She hates doing these live streams. She really hates them, but she keeps doing them. Does the bitch know that she can end the phone call whenever she wants to? I don't know. I feel like she can. But you know, this gets her money.
Exercise,
Gets her lots of money.
telling you things, and yes, I have all the
Because
proof.
look,
I'm not trying.
this is a like so the chat replay right here. It is a members only chat. It is a members only chat, and those are all people giving her money, either $5.99 a month or $10.99 a month, plus the super chats. This is money to her. This is drama. This is entertainment.
Trying to be your mother. So we continue going down this long, as you know, all this time, right? And then we get up to the current last 2 years. Who is the happiest person in this world for Amber to move to Oklahoma City? It was me, your aunt. Your mom didn't want you to come. She was very nervous about you coming because of the destruction and stress level that you bring with your just presence. That's the truth. I, against my whole entire family, would say things like, I know you guys are worried, but I'm so excited. We have text showing that excitement from when you're going to get here. We're going to hang out. We can't wait. We can't wait. I wanted to diet with you. I wanted to exercise with you. I was so excited because, as you love to point out, I was very successful on keto. Pandemic happened. Other things happened. I started putting back on my weight over stress, and I've been trying to get back on track, which I am again currently. So I thought this is going to be great for the both of us. You get here. I see you one time. I try to see you, and I'm told I can only see you with your mother. I question you about it. You say, oh, I was just nervous. I haven't seen my family in 14 years and blah, blah, blah. Okay. Then you didn't reach out to me after that, ever. Not once to come over, pick you up, go do anything, say anything. There was nothing, so I wait. November, you reach out to me because you want something, a vape. December, you reach out to me, you want something, a vape. You
So every time Amber wants to talk to her aunt, it's just because she wants something.
checked in when I had COVID. You said Merry Christmas. I had COVID. I answered you the very next day. Happy late Christmas. Then nothing in January. And then you send me a picture in February. So you want to know why I'm mad? Because I fought for you for freaking years, and then when you finally get here, I'm left. I'm left in the cold. You and sister are going to museums and here and there, and I'm told I can't see you without my sister.
Yeah, so like yeah, she's 34 years old. She's a 34-year-old woman and can't buy her own vape because she's like 600 pounds and can't leave her house. She DoorDashes every single meal. Her house is probably disgusting. like one of her exes came out and said that like
That pissed me off.
whoops, that like when they first met Amber at her apartment, like there was literally like it was like our house when we were kids, Corp, and it was like dog shit smashed into the carpet and stuff. It's disgusting.
And so I did quit trying. I mean, how much more reality did I need in my face? You're here now, and you still
She also had bed bugs,
have nothing to do with me.
and then moved into someone's house without saying that she had bed bugs.
So you want to bring up me and your mom's fight, right, as the reason? No, me and your mom's fight is not the reason we don't talk. You are the reason we don't talk. You are in your 30s. You can use a phone, you can text, you can make arrangements to spend time with your aunt, and you chose not to because me and your mom were in a disagreement. And if you want to get down to the nitty-gritty of the disagreement, we can do that, but it's pretty
That's at least one thing we got up on. No bed bugs. We did not have bed bugs.
not sure if you're ready for that one. Any other questions?
Well, I want to respond to the fact that, like, yeah, it is true. I was feeling anxious to see my family again. And my mom is, I don't know, when I'm around her, like, she's that, like, calmness that I need. And it's like, I know it's, like, sad to say, but, like,
Yeah,
I
we just
felt
had
that in
rats.
all my relationships. I've always been in a relationship, and this was the first time, like, I was finally single, and I didn't know how to be without someone right by my side. And, so my mom was that for me. It had nothing to do with you. It had nothing to do. It felt easier for me to be around family that I have not seen in 14 years if my mom was there. That was an anxiety thing. It was a coping thing. It is what it is. So I'm
So
sorry.
whose fault is it, Amber? Is it your fault or is it my fault that we haven't seen each other? Because the narrative that you're telling is different.
So
Put it out there. Whose fault is it, Amber?
yours.
Yours.
So since I've been here, every time I have seen you has been with my mom because my mom was putting, you know, her pride aside. She was putting her hurt aside. She was putting all that aside. And, huh?
Go ahead. I don't mean to interrupt you.
And she was putting all that aside for me, and that was something that she was willing to continue doing until I felt comfortable. Yeah, and I did after what's it called, after Thanksgiving. I did. And that's why when I hugged you goodbye, the last thing I said, I can't wait until you come over. I can't wait. I even said it to I don't want to say your daughter's name. I don't want to bring
You
anyone's
can
name.
say any of our names. We have nothing to hide.
Okay, but I also said it to Ashley,
Mhm.
and I was like, I can't wait for you to come over because I genuinely enjoyed my time on Thanksgiving. That's why I'm so taken aback by this whole situation. So
And after Thanksgiving, I heard that
Communication
my
is a
sister
two-way
talked a whole bunch of shit
street.
about Thanksgiving over at my
Thank
house.
you
Once again,
for
opening
that
up my
one.
home to you guys, putting everything on at my cost, my joy to have
That is the one thing that I do have to say against Aunt Tammy. So like why, like neither of you texted, but like why put all the blame on Amber if you didn't text? That is one thing I'm like,
in my home. And at the end of the day, when I thought it was a wonderful day as well, guess what I got to hear? How y'all talk shit. I don't even know what the shit was. It was supposed to
Oh.
be so vile that it couldn't even be repeated.
I didn't say anything bad about the time at your home. I genuinely enjoyed my time there. And then, like, I wasn't invited to anything Christmas related, which honestly hurt a lot. I literally bawled my eyes out. Like, it hurt a lot.
Okay,
So-
again, I don't want to interrupt you, but when there's no contact from October, November, into December, with the exception of wanting a vape, why would I invite you and my sister to Christmas?
In December, I talked to you 3 times.
Right.
One of
What
them,
3 times, Amber?
one of them did involve a vape. The other 2 times was to check in on you regarding your health because you were sick. And every time we did communicate was because of me. No, you never messaged me. May I have a reason for why is it always me that has to message first then?
It's not always you. It's absolutely not, and I have the receipts to prove that. Unless you're talking about only between.
I do want to see
October
those
and
receipts.
February,
I want to
when
see
when
all
you
the
got
times
here
that Aunt
and I see the
Tammy
true
started
colors,
it.
That I was never going to be your person in any way, shape, or form. Because you would have reached out. You would have. I heard through my mom how you cry and boo-hoo and you at her house going, well, I don't understand why I can't talk to my aunt. Why can't I talk
Can't
to my
stand
aunt?
that.
That is
Is
correct.
that
Oh,
true?
thank you for the
That is
like.
correct.
And what were you told?
Both
Were
of
you
you.
told you couldn't talk to me?
I would
all of
cry
you.
because it hurt because it's like I
Were
did.
you told you couldn't talk to me? Did anyone say, Amber, don't talk to your aunt. Don't call her. Don't text her.
Don't call her. Don't
So-
text her.
Sorry, I was reading the chat because it's distracting me.
Mhm.
I read
So
between
I'll
the
ask again,
lines.
did anyone tell you at that point when you were boo-hooing several times about not talking to me, did my mom or my sister tell you you can't talk to me?
So I wasn't boohooing. I was.
Yeah, you were.
I was
Yeah, I was
crying.
crying.
Can you not mock me, please? I
You
was
make it
crying.
No, that okay. I hate that she says like, "Oh, please don't mock me. Please don't mock me." When in like the previous lives, she was mocking her aunt the whole time. That's all she would do is just mock her aunt. And then now she's over here like, "Could you not mock me?" Can you not mock me?
hard.
I was crying because I was hurt by the situation, because I was slowly reading between the lines that you wanted no communication with me, because I was always the one to message you first, and your responses were very dry. You didn't seem like you wanted to communicate. You would never text me first. So that is finally when I was like reading between the lines of like, okay, this woman wants nothing to do with me, because you didn't even invite me over for Christmas.
Because you're crappy, Amber. What happened on Thanksgiving?
I didn't know that I had to talk to you every single day. I didn't know. I mean, that's how I'm feeling, because
You truly are a piece of work. I tell you what, your manipulation is just like it used to work. It used to work. It used to catch me. It used to slow me down and give you the benefit of the doubt. But I just see it too clearly now, and I don't even know if I want to entertain you anymore because you can't own anything. And again, I mean, we're talking decades of text here. You know, I'll watch a video and something will be brought up, and I'll be like, what the heck? All I have to do is go to my messages and put in simple words. Simple words.
Stand your ground,
ALR.
ALR.
Conversations come up word for word.
yeah.
You have abused me, Amber. You have manipulated me, Amber, for a long time because of the love I had for my sister and for you. And you used that, and you manipulated me to be the person when I would never be your person. But you led me to believe that for a long time. We can talk about all the different topics, being your mom in prison, you writing her, all that. That's long text threads of the bullshit you came up with for that. You know, did you owe your mom anything? No, but you said you wanted it. The text started with you asking, not me going.
So that was actually true. There are like in the videos. So Amberlynn Reid has been like on the internet for like over 10 years. So the reason why Amberlynn Reid's mom went to jail is because her mom choked out Amber's grandma. So like her own mother. Like practically almost killed her mom. Like we call her Mama Lynn. Mama Lynn almost killed her own mom because of drugs. No, literally. And so while Mama Lynn was in prison, Amber like was like on her YouTube channel because she'd only do vlogs, and she was like, yeah, I'm gonna write Mama Lynn, I'm gonna write my mom, my mom's in jail, blah, 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 I'm gonna write her, and then she never does it. Asks people to take her to the store to buy stationery, tells everyone that, yeah, I've been writing my mom, and then she never did it. Not once.
You wanted it, and I was the in-between person helping you. Without me, you would not be in your mom's life today. Without me, my sister would not be in my mom's life today. I have always been forced to be the in-between person. Correct?
I don't know.
You don't know. Holy shit.
I know I've made.
What about your uncle raping me? How about that for a family drama, huh? And then you go on and be a victim to others? Like, that's just weird to me. When it's such.
Oh, that's another thing we learned. So Amberlynn Reid lied about her story with one of her exes. Rain and Petals Eavesdrop, which was literally a poem that she wrote. She basically used her so I don't know, I think it was Amber's uncle that raped Amber's aunt. I don't know. I don't know if it's like a brother or something. Like I don't know if it's like the sister's brother or like her aunt's brother type uncle, or if it's on Amber's dad's side. I have no idea. But Amberlynn Reid used that story that her aunt said to like as herself, and blamed it on like the grape came from one of her exes when it didn't.
It's a hot spot in our family, and you put that word around like it's light as hell, right? You used the wrong word, right?
I used the wrong word.
Somebody, an innocent person who at the time was young as shit, you accused them of something that they did not do. Thank God he had a voice to speak up. I had a voice to stick up over your uncle raping me, to you, to my sister, to your dad, who made you guys live with the man. Did I ever get, I'm sorry that happened to you?
Uncle Guzzy's been around, bro.
Keep taking it. I used to use the excuse my sister had to take it because your dad would beat her up when she tried to stand up to me. Over it, right? So instead of getting the support of my family,
crying because you're hearing the truth. No, literally.
Okay, that's some pretty bad shit, right? But tell me why when we just went to California, your mom had to go see your dad. Had to go see him in person. I refused. She left me in a car so she could go in and see your dad, the man that is behind so much of this. only one with damage, Amber. The difference is I don't let it be an excuse.
Thank you, Tammy. Oh, she's crying like she didn't want this drama. No, that's the thing, is that she literally like was texting her aunt. Like there is like a screenshot that her aunt took, and Amber is saying, "Square up, bitch, square up." And here she is squaring up, and she can't take the fucking heat.
I've had some horrible things happen to me too, all while trying to help you and your mom for decades. And you know what happened during that time when I was so focused on you and your mom and your fucked up family and everything that comes with it? Guess what? It made me sick. It stressed me out. It made me weak. It made me not take care of my own kids to the best of my ability. Because you can't focus this long and this hard on other people and not have it take away from your life. You have, your dad has.
No,
your
literally,
mom has,
don't be in
and
the
you all
kitchen if you
play
can't stand the
fucking
heat,
victim.
girl.
And I'm done. Anything else you want to talk?
So many people like in the comments, or like the live chat replay, and like even in the comments and like on other places online, they are like super confused on why Tammy is like saying all this other stuff that's just about Tammy. And it's because I see it as Tammy is like just kind of speaking her piece, like about herself, to show Amber that you can go through absolute hell and change yourself for the better. But Amberlynn refuses to change. She's a 35-year-old woman that's 600 pounds and refuses to change. Refuses to see like any other perspective but her own. It's just ridiculous, truly.
Talk about?
Like Amber believes that she is like the only person that has ever gone through trauma. She is the only person that can see the way something is. Like if the way how Amber sees it is the only way that it can be seen. It's ridiculous.
Regarding like
Ridiculous.
the way I was like when I was a teenager in my 20s, like yeah, like I have been very transparent. Like I wasn't a great girlfriend.
No.
I probably wasn't a great
I wasn't
niece.
a great girl.
I wasn't a great anything. Like I was broken. I still am. But the difference now is like I try very hard to take accountability where I can, and I like, especially when Beck was saying all those things, like I admitted to things that
When Beck was saying all those things, I was just like, I was so brave when Beck was saying all those things. Girl, Beck literally said that you wipe your butt on the corner of a sink with a washcloth. I don't know about you, but I couldn't, I'd leave.
I would never want to admit to out loud. Are you kidding?
I try hard to take
But one thing I'm
accountability.
gonna
She
stand by is
takes no
everything I said about
accountability.
PZ is
None.
100% true.
I wish I could believe you, but I can't based on everything.
I don't.
can't.
I genuinely.
don't believe you.
I
And
genuinely.
that hurts to say it.
I don't care if you believe me or not.
Of course not.
I don't. I can't at this point. I can't because I know what happened because I was there, and that is something I will literally take to the last day I'm alive.
Well,
But
the last thing I'd ever want to do is go against somebody who was actually assaulted. But all I'm saying is, based on the person I know you are, I cannot believe it 100%. If it did happen to you, I'm sorry it happened to you. If it didn't happen to you, karma's a bitch.
you're not sorry. But questioning that is sick. First of all, I shouldn't even have to like sit here and talk about it because I literally you during the Kiwi Farms days were sitting there saying that I never had that.
Oh, that is something interesting. So, Amberlynn Reed's aunt went onto Kiwi Farms and said all kinds of crap about Amber. All kinds of crap about Amber. And this was like 2017-ish. Yes, the aunt was on Kiwi Farms. Dude, do you know, like, you can find so much crap on Amberlynn Reed from, like, on Kiwi Farms. That's where everyone spills all that tea.
That happened to me when I was 7 years old, and my mom had to tell you, yes, it did happen.
If you go back and read it, or even the current ones, I say I wasn't around during that time.
Well, remember
I
that.
was on your dad's side. I thought it was his sister, and then I had heard about it from you, but I wasn't around. I don't know what happened.
Please
So
remember.
how can I say if it happened or not?
Please remember those words. You weren't around.
You weren't
Remember-
You were
around.
7? No,
Remember
I wasn't.
what you
wanna know why I
said.
wasn't around? Because of your mom. Ask your mom why I wasn't around. Everyone wants to know, where was Aunt Tammy when they were in foster care? Where was Aunt Tammy then? I was there the whole time trying for you. You don't know that because you were just a little kid. Ask your mom why I wasn't there. She's told the story a million times to protect me. She didn't want me to see what y'all were going through. That's a sad-ass excuse, I know, but that's the one your mom gave me, year after year after year. Remember when you came to
You
my house
weren't
in Oklahoma before your
around.
mom? And us going into the garage and sitting on the floor of the garage and me showing you all this paperwork
Shimmy
and poems I wrote
cameo.
and things that I did to try to find you guys and that I never ever gave up on you guys. The poem I wrote to my sister.
So, you guys missed this a little earlier. So, her aunt said, the first time I met you, you were 14 and we were having dinner and you were just heaping piles of spaghetti onto your plate. And your dad was like, honey, that's enough spaghetti. And you just looked at your dad and just kept scooping. It's ridiculous.
Saying I just have to, like, I
Thank
can't
you
keep
for
doing
spamming
this.
the
I'll see you
likes,
in the deep
Corbin.
in
You're so
heaven. Do you
awesome.
remember any of that? Does that sound like a person
Cybernetize.
that wasn't there or didn't want to be there? Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay, so there you go. There's your answer. Why I wasn't there. I can't be somewhere that I'm not there. I was in the Florida Keys. You were in California, and I could only do what I could. Let's put timestamps on there. Who was Aunt Tammy at this time when Amber Lynn Reed came into this world? Her first and only niece. Let's see. Tammy lived in the Florida Keys. She had her first daughter at 16 and 88. She had her second daughter at 17 and 89. And in 1990, her sister came from California to Florida to get off drugs. Did for a little bit, got pregnant. I was in the delivery room with your mom giving birth to you, literally. Joke about that today. And then shortly after that, you were a few months old, and your mom chose drugs again and left Florida Keys. Went to
No, she
California.
is. She is just stimming. She's just like self-soothing right now. Just
And that's where the story continued of our separation. But I never gave up. I found you on MySpace. Remember, after all those years, I came and seen you when you were 14. Your foster care people, or whatever, state custody people contacted me. I didn't have a pot to piss in. I was getting ready to be disabled from all my trauma, all my counseling and stuff. I was in the mix of my own hell.
Can I say something?
Sure.
ooh. Oh, and then another thing that's not really mentioned in here is oh, you're stimming by liking the live. I get it. Same. I felt that. So something that is I don't believe is mentioned in this live. So Amber literally blackmailed her aunt. So like her aunt, I guess, started cheating on her husband at the time, and her husband at the time was extremely abusive, and Amber knew this, and when her mom, Tammy's sister, Amber's mom, became homeless, Amber used that as blackmail, saying, if you don't let my mom live at your house, her mom, which was a violent drug addict, if you don't let her into your house, then I'm gonna tell your husband that you've been cheating on her. And like literally could have killed her aunt. And Amber does not care. To this day, she doesn't care. She's just like, why are you bringing up stuff that I did when I was like 20s, like in my 20s?
I don't remember you coming to visit when I was 14. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but I'm telling you that whole thing is completely blocked out of my memory.
Well,
And
that's one thing I can say I don't believe you about, because
genuinely scares the shit out of me, because when you were saying that spaghetti story, do not remember that at all in the slightest.
The Florida
you don't
crack
remember
baby
no part
makes
of your dad
sense.
saying, Amber, that's enough, and you still putting more scoops on your plate?
No, I
You're
do
sitting
not.
at the kitchen table in the trailer. I remember it.
No,
Of course, I was, as you guys like to say, obsessed with you. I was. I've been obsessed with you since the day you came into this world. You were my one and only niece. I wanted it so bad.
That's why I'm like confused, because
Thank you for the
like,
likes,
I'm
brother.
being accountable. Like the shit that I did in my 20s and teenager, like it's bullshit. Like I am fully aware of that, but there needs to be some nuance. And I had undiagnosed borderline personality disorder due to all the
Oh
trauma.
my god. See, everything that I did has an excuse, and you can't be mad at me because I had BPD. I had undiagnosed BPD. So you can't be mad at me for doing awful things to you.
Of my childhood, it makes sense that I was absolutely unwell, and still to this day I am. And I thank God for maturity and for
A
aging,
member of the
because I feel
Crack
like
Baby
that's the
Basketball
only reason why
Association,
I have
probably.
come as far as I
Well,
have.
no, because
Like, I'm still
I don't
young
think
in my
Amber
brain
has
due
ever
to the trauma.
exercised
Like,
a
it's
day in her
obvious.
life.
Everyone says I'm immature, I'm childish, I'm this or that. Like, I do have some age regression, but I mean, I'm fucking 34, so I'm gonna be just naturally a little more mature in some areas. And when it comes to me and you, we have not had a falling out in the last good like 5 years. That is why I, in my opinion, have been so beyond confused by why all of this is happening. Like, in my opinion, how I saw it was after the whole Kiwi Farms thing, like where you were doing all that, like genuinely that hurt so bad, but that was the last falling out we had. And I thought that.
And I understand. Let's just touch this. There's a lot to cover, and I get that. And I don't want to.
My favorite writer once said, "Your mental health is not your fault, but it is your responsibility. Your mental health is your own responsibility."
It seem like I'm cutting you off, but I don't want to get too far where we don't handle certain things. I will admit Kiwi Farms was not the nicest thing for an aunt to do, but again,
She
it's
can't.
to push me to the end. When I've had enough, I've tried and tried and tried and got slapped around by you, by your lies, by your manipulation. And again, I have it in text. So it's not just hearsay. It's stuff that I can say.
Needs to be
Amber,
put
this is what I said.
in a
this is what
funny
you said.
farm. She does. She needs to
And
be
it's
put
not
on one
just
of
in your 20s, like you
RFK's
say, you're in your
farms.
30s now, right?
Mhm.
You say we've had a good relationship
Truly.
the last 5 years. I beg to differ, but it's because I started pulling away.
Like, truly, I think Amberlynn Reed needs to be put in a home. Like, because she needs to be watched. Her internet activity needs to be monitored. Like, it's insane. Actually insane.
I don't
Okay,
know
hold on.
anything about a lot of your last relationships for a reason, right? Otherwise, I'd have a lot to say.
Well, I'm glad you don't know anything about Feline because
Because I would have told it. You're right.
I don't want her shit aired out. That is
Yeah.
no one's business to do so because it just seems
But
like
did you not say you had a
Hang
lot
on. My headphones.
to tell us about her the whole time coming here? And
Yeah.
when you got here, you said nothing? Yeah.
because
That's
me
part
and
of the games that you play.
it's not a game. My mom knows
Yeah, it is.
everything, but you know nothing because we never got to that level because I read through the lines. You did not want anything to do with me.
And let's talk about the most important part of this equation, my sister. You act like you have a great relationship with my sister today, and that's a lie.
That's
You talk horribly to my sister. You treat her like shit. You make her
Yeah.
your taxi, your Uber, your this, your that. I hear it all, Amber. And you should realize that by now. I don't have to be in your physical presence to hear about what goes on in our family.
Why do
And
I
think
look
you can
so
tell by what I say, I
white
know what I'm
and
saying,
glowing?
because you know it. You've been there.
what I
You have treated my sister like shit so many times since you've been here. And you try to control her. And you make her take time off work to do the stupidest shit. Things that you could schedule when she's not at work. But because you only
Yes,
need
we
to
met
do,
the
you
Lyco
do it
again.
over and over and over and over again.
I would like to speak, please.
Should I be like one of those e-beggars? Keep liking, keep liking! Guys, give me to the top of the algorithm! Do it! Nah! You guys are so awesome! Anyway.
What I'm hearing you say is that grandma is telling you things, and I think we can both admit she gets her stories completely wrong a lot of the time. I'm around her, so I know this. I hear her speak and say stories of things that happened while I was there, and she has it so twisted and confused, I can't even believe it. Secondly, I do not make my mom take off of work. She has taken off of work a couple times, and it was either for vet reasons for my animals, or it was for reasons where I had to go to the doctor, like because I had to go to get a test done or whatever it may be, and
Mhm.
they weren't open.
It's like, girl, why can't you just schedule that on your mom's days off? Like, girl.
Like, I don't know what to say about that. Like, they
I
weren't
just hear
open.
excuses with that. So
Like, Amberlynn Reed makes so much money, there's no reason that she can't get an Uber. Makes no sense.
sorry, vets have Saturday services, vets have after-hour services. My sister gets off at
May I finish
4 and
what I was
5,
saying?
So you
May I finish? May I finish what I was saying? I hate when people say that shit. Hate it. Fucking hate it.
could do that. So she did take it off for that. You go
Because
into the
look,
services.
watch.
I don't know what to say about that. Like, they
I
weren't
just hear
open.
excuses with that. Sorry.
They weren't
Vets
open.
have Saturday services. Vets have after-hour services. My sister gets off at
May I finish
4 and
what I
5.
was
May I finish what I was
saying?
saying?
So you could do that. So she did take it off for that. You going to the doctor? Okay. Okay. That's not an excuse. You can make an appointment. You can take an Uber. I mean, you can do DoorDash. You can take an Uber to a doctor's appointment. My sister doesn't have to lose money to take you.
Well, she doesn't lose money.
Yes, she does.
She doesn't lose money for leaving a couple hours at work. Her job's very nice like that. And when that
She's
happens,
Bull crap. That's such bull crap, dude. It's hourly work in Oklahoma. Like, unless you're so mentally unwell that you need a caretaker, you can do this. No, literally. But that's the thing, is that I think she is that mentally unwell that she can't take care of herself.
And more than
Especially any of her animals. Her 3 animals, her 2 cats and 1 dog.
a couple hours. She's taking days off for you. Anyway,
she has not.
that's the least of our importance. But you don't treat my sister well, and I just want you to know that I'm very aware of it. And so is she. So
My mom has never taken days off of work. I have never asked her to do that.
Yes.
She has taken hours. So say I have an appointment at 11, she'll get off at 10 and then go back to work maybe 12 or 1. So that has happened maybe 3 times since I've been here, and I've been here for 2 years now. As for the vets, I finally got a vet that is open on the weekends because I do not want her taking off of work. And I think having a doctor's appointment and my mom
They have
actually
Uber
wanting
XL.
to be there by my side during those times, it says more good than it does bad. I would never force my mom to do anything. I ask her, and more than anything, she offers.
I guess it just
And-
depends who tells the story.
Huh?
I guess it just depends who tells the story. But I hear you.
It's unfair to me that you're believing like gossip. It's sad because it makes me not even want to have a relationship with my grandma because when I
She
go over
doesn't
to
want to have a relationship with you, so don't worry about that at all.
she,
That's why you don't go over to her house. When's the last time you went over? Besides the very last time. Besides that one, Amber. When's the last time you were
like
over at my mom's?
two weekends before that.
Mm-hmm.
I know you guys take pictures and you put it in your videos, so I pretty much know when you're
Yeah,
there. And also, I was talking to my mom about 3 to 5 times every single day. So to think I don't hear what goes on every single day, pretty obvious I do. You know my mom. You know how she is, right?
Yes, that I'm also like
So-
confused because
So like she'll tell you one thing, she'll tell my sister one thing, she'll tell me one thing. We all know this, but there's still the common. You don't get up till after 3, so my sister can't do this or that with my mom because you know Amber, she don't get up till after 3. I don't know how many times I'd hear that over and over
Amber doesn't get up until after 3.
and over again. Now
um
she can't make any plans with my mom to go do her nails or bingo anymore because yes, to Amber, Amber, Amber. It's all about Amber.
if I'm
Your
being
fault.
God, if I'm being quite frank, I only see my mom once a week. It is on Saturdays. Sometimes Sundays. That is when we will go to grandma's. But that's the only time I see my mom. I don't see her throughout the week. I talk to her on the phone. I
Mhm.
message her. I see how she's doing and stuff, obviously.
So you guys don't go to Friday bingo no more?
No, I do not. I go to bingo once a week, and it's on Saturday.
Oh, it's no longer Friday night bingo, but Saturday night bingo.
So I spend 24/7 alone, and I feel like it actually has made me grow. Like, no pun intended, not like that. But I love living alone. I love being alone. But anyways, I'm gonna start rambling about that. Back to grandma. I'm actually taken aback right now because when I'm around her, we laugh like, oh my god, I can't even like.
It's Saturday wiping day.
It hurts our ribs. We laugh so
Is it
much.
Amber?
We have such a good time. Like, I help her when she's walking. Like, it's just confusing because we always have such a good time, and I never. Besides on my birthday, that was
Are
like
you going to tell me that you guys have never gotten in an argument while you've
Yeah,
been
on my-
about the way that you talk to my sister?
on my birthday we got into an argument. We did, but
We
I mean,
also got into it about having my sister give you your shots too, right?
so I started crying, and my mom was like explaining how she's totally fine with it and stuff, and it started to make me feel guilty. Where I was like, is my mom actually
It
like
should.
just saying she's not triggered? But no, she's not triggered because she wants to take.
You made her be like that, Amber. You made her feel like she can't tell you no because you keep bringing up the past all the time.
May I finish what I was saying?
Now she owes you everything, so yeah, she's afraid to tell you no.
May I
She didn't want
finish?
to do that.
May I finish? May I finish? Oh my god, Amber. Jesus. But oh my god.
Finish what I'm saying.
Continue now.
My mom knows her favorite word.
Uh-huh. Sure. Like Amber, like out of like all the previous exes that have come out, I literally cannot believe that people are able to say no to you.
She tells me no about.
I
a
just
lot of
I don't
things
I don't believe
constantly,
it.
and I just accept it for what it is. I just say okay, I call it a day. So that's not true.
That's funny because whenever I tell you no, I gotta go on and on for fucking hours and text. I'm a horrible person.
So
But mom can tell you no.
again, I'm not in my 20s
See?
anymore. So
I'm
can
not
we?
talking about just your 20s.
We obviously are because
No,
I
we're
mean,
not.
me and you, we haven't even talked in 2 years. So it's like, how can you sit there and like still hold me to some standard of who I was in my 20s or when we talked more? I've changed.
The thing is that you haven't changed. You keep saying that you have changed, but you haven't changed, Amber. You haven't changed. You still make up the same stupid excuses. You still like vlog the same few stupid things. Like nothing in your life has changed other than like places you've been.
Changed even
Have
in
you
the last
watched your
year.
videos, Amber? You are a recycle, repeat. Like, there's nothing new about you right now. You are the same person you were yesterday, last week, last month, last year. Watch your videos. Watch your reaction videos. It shows it over and over
Jimmy.
again. Rinse, cycle, repeat. You haven't changed, Amber. I wish you had, but you haven't.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know why me and your mom's not talking?
Yes.
Can you tell me the reason?
You guys had an argument
Over what?
over personal family things.
Nothing's personal.
For
I mean, what we've
personal
aired
family
out, what you've
things.
aired out about our family already, I don't think we have much more to hide, do we? So I don't think this one stands above the rest. So what's your story? What's the reason?
My mom thought she was getting grandma's house, and obviously that meant a lot to her because my mom loves grandma with all her heart. And
Oh, but her mom isn't gonna get the house. Her mom's not gonna get the house. Like, I don't know about you, but I feel like if I was Amber's grandma, I wouldn't give Mama the house. Mama in the house. Like, truthfully. Because she literally choked her out. She almost killed her, like, Amberlynn's mom almost killed her own mom. And she still expects that she's gonna get the house. That's, I don't know, to me that's crazy. To me that's really crazy. I mean, like, if they have a better relationship now, like, maybe she has changed the will, but I doubt it.
she wanted to keep it in the family. And I mean, I'm not going to sit here and explain her feelings, but it was deep reasons, not shallow reasons. So I just want to make that clear.
Well, I'm going to make it clear the true story.
I
That
didn't
way
get
it's
to-
on this recording,
I didn't
and
get
you
to-
can share it with your mom, and you can share it with all your people, and then the truth will be out whenever you're done with your side.
I didn't get to finish.
I'm
I didn't get to finish.
So when my mom found out that that wasn't the case, it shocked her for a lot of deep personal reasons. and it made her
Mm-hmm.
very upset, and
Yeah, I
she
can see why
reacted
she'd be
out
upset.
of that upsetness.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
you
I'd be
guys got in an
upset
argument.
too.
Okay, so that's the story that you know.
May
You
I ask you
Uh-huh.
why
This is the terrible
you
episode of
think
Jerry
this
Springer.
matters in this moment?
because it shows
That's so
you
funny.
guys' character, your behavior, what I put up with in this family, what I have put up with, what I still put up with. It
Can-
shows a lot. It shows that a sister, your mother, my sister, who nobody will doubt for a second, I was her keeper. I was her person. I was the person who showed up for her time and time again, paid for her. I mean, would you argue with that?
No.
Holding it above her head isn't fair,
I'm
especially.
not holding. I'm just saying, everyone knows in the family it's me that did all that. I was the one who loved my sister beyond measure for decades.
Okay.
And was always there for her every time she needed me.
To me, it feels like your goal in this like going public thing is to make my mom look bad and to make me look worse.
No,
And
it's to show that your mom, just because she got
The thing is that, like, this truly doesn't make her mom look that bad, because I totally understand why she would be upset, like, truly, because Amberlynn Reed's mom has changed. Like, she has been sober over 10 years, and I get it. So, like, she's just like, oh, I can't believe you still think of me that way. I can see why your mom would be upset. Like, there's many layers onto why Mama Lynn would be upset. It's just like, I don't know.
clean and sober doesn't make you a good person automatically. There's still behaviors that need to be changed.
My mom-
And
What?
this was a big one.
my mom is a good person, and I've never like she's not even a good person who does bad things. She genuinely is a good person who does good things. Like having
Well,
an
I'm not going to sit here and bash my sister tit for tat for you, but you know what I mean. It's real rich coming from you. Real rich.
calling my mom a good person who does good things. How does that make me
Of
real
course,
rich?
she's a good person and she does good things. When she found recovery, she'd give other homeless people money all the time and help people all the time. Her heart was good. She did homeless bags for the homeless, keeping with the tradition that I started.
No,
which,
I
of course, on the videos,
think
you guys might
Mama
like
Lynn
this weird thing,
does,
which I thought was
but
cute and hurtful at the same time, because I did the homeless bags when my sister was homeless and out there. I continued during the Christmas times with me and my husband.
I just understand
Then
it.
sister came into the picture, and me and sister did them together. But what happened this year? Amber and sister did it. And then, oh yeah, we did this as a tradition. It's number 3 in our family. Those are intentional slaps to me. You know I watch your videos. You guys know I'm going to see that, and you know what it does to me.
When I went to go see my cousin Crystal, when I did homeless bags, when I say the number 3, I'm not thinking of you. I'm not thinking, ooh, my aunt's gonna see this. Like that's paranoia talking, and that's it.
No, it's not. At the end of the day,
it's not paranoia talking. It's just like, that's Tammy's perspective. And I'm sorry that she has a different perspective. What you perceive is not always what other people perceive. Same situation can be perceived in many different ways. So it kills me about Amber.
Your
She
mom-
thinks her how she perceives it is the only way to ever perceive anything.
says that she is a Christian and she's in sobriety, and you have to learn to forgive, right? But when the thing happened about the house, which we still haven't covered, when it happened though, and it wasn't my doing, it started with my mom, and I handled it the correct way. Sister got mad at me. So all this time, I thought she was not talking to me about 2 statements that I made during that time. Turns out, nope, it's just about the house. Okay. So we go back to the beginning of the house when we originally talked about the house with my mom. I am buying my first home. So in their minds, I have a home, which is not factual. I'm paying out the ass for my home every month. I don't own it. The bank owns it. So I'm buying my home. My sister, just getting clean and sober, we honestly didn't know, obviously, if she'd even stay clean and sober. So my mom was wondering about the house. How could we have my sister in the house? Well, as most people know, even the younger of younger know, that normally in a family situation, you do it 50-50 between 2 siblings. And if the one sibling wants to live in the house, they buy out the other sibling.
What's she gonna pass from first? The embarrassment from doing these lives or the rejection letter from my 600-pound life? Probably a heart attack. Really.
So let's just put a number of $80,000. Let's say the house is $80,000. How would your mom
Amber, go get your platter of orange chicken.
ever come up with $40,000 to pay me out based on what we knew then? And I, being the good sister, said, let's not worry about that. Sister can move in the house, and when it comes time for her paying me out, I don't care if she gives me $250 a month for the rest of her life, as long as she has a home.
See, even through all of this, like, Tammy is still just has so much love for her sister. You know, because they're sisters. But Amberlynn Reed, I don't think understands that either. Like, Amberlynn Reed cannot put herself in other people's shoes. no matter how hard she tries.
Right? That's a good sister.
Well,
Then you fast forward.
tries.
Now, as you know, your mom's gonna have 10 years clean.
Dude, I want
She's
some
in the
orange
same
chicken
apartment,
so
same
bad.
relationship, same
So
job,
bad.
doing very well, has a nice little nest egg. She's doing great. Couldn't be more proud of her success in her sobriety. So when we're in California, my mom starts it, not me. She starts the conversation over and over how people are saying it's not fair that most families split it 50-50, yada, yada, yada. She even talked to my Uncle Ron out there about it. And that's what happened outside of the hotel that day. They were smoking cigarettes. Your mom's sitting on a bench. I'm standing to the side. My mom brings up the house thing. And I look at my mom and I say, Mom, now is not the time. Sister overhears this and questions, huh? What was that? And I tell her, now is not the time.
God, I wish
She says,
I not only
"No, I already
had money for
have it set.
Panda, but that
Mine,
Panda
that's
was
my
open,
house."
right?
So
I
a fight
felt that.
starts.
Felt that
I
very
tried to
hard.
avoid it. I said two
Panda
things
Express
pretty,
sounds so good right
I
now.
guess shitty, but you know when you're arguing, we do that. I'm human too. So I did say, number one, you would never be able to buy a
Amber, don't forget to change your pee pad. So right now there's kind of like a rumor going around saying that Amberlyn sits on the dog pee pads. And she just puts them on her couch, and that's what she just pees and free bleeds on.
house. You would have to have a
Which I totally believe.
house given to you, just like her
I don't
mother.
know.
And number two, you're right. You'll never have a marriage like mine because it takes work.
If that's
and
how you wipe
dedication
your
and
butt,
love,
Amber.
nurturing, which she would never. And if you lie about your mom's relationship with Steven, that's just a whole new level. It's horrible. So tell the story you want to tell, but I got that juice too. So anyway, back to the house though. So there was our little fight. And then I kept saying, I told you now is not the time. Not wanting to throw my mom under the bus, talking her shit. I'm trying to have peace. So then, you know, the next day, whatever, a few hours later, whatever it is, your mom says, Sister, can we just put this at rest right now and enjoy our vacation? And I say yes, and I thought we did. And then it's a big issue again. I can't tell the whole story because then it throws my mom underneath the bus, right? Well, it gets worse. And the only reason why I'm letting this out is for me, not for you, not for sister, not for my mom. This is for me. This is the family we come from. My mom and I went to her lawyers, had her trust changed. Totally different scenario. And she wanted to die having my sister think that she's getting that house. And when that trust is read, boy, would your mom's head would have fucking turned.
Which, I mean, is a little shitty to do, but I understand why her mom did that.
Because you'd be shocked at the difference what that trust says. There's rules and stipulations that your mom would have to follow to get anything. My mom wanted me to hold that in the whole time while looking at my sister in her face, thinking that she was getting this house. My mom wanted to die and let my sister find out after. That's the kind of
That's
trust I carry
such
for
some
this family.
crazy family
If I
tea.
tell sister, then sister and my mom will not have a relationship again. I'll be the bad one, right? So I took it and I said nothing, and it continued to put separation in between me and my sister. Therefore, you jumped on board and continued to be separated as well. That's how this broke down.
Okay.
So there you go.
I just don't understand what this has to do with anything.
I don't understand what this has to do with anything. Well, like, maybe it puts in perspective on, like, why Tammy has been so distant? Can you not read in between the lines, Amber?
Shows your maturity.
Well,
But at the end of the day, you are who you are. I am who I am. Largely, it's because of our family. The difference between me and you is you will always play victim, and I will always look to heal. I tried my best with you, Amber.
Preach! We'll play that again. Oops. Oops.
At the end of the day, you are who you are. I am who I am. Largely, it's because of our family. The difference between me and you is you will always play victim, and I will always look to heal. I tried
Exactly.
my best with you, Amber. I was never
Exactly.
enough. I will never be enough. And as this life unfolds, I see
Amber
it
does
more
not
and more
want to
clear.
heal
I
because
can't
it
see
gets
how
her
I can
money.
devote decades to two people that can literally
Because that is
throw me to
how
the side.
insane
for
her
no reason
greed
at all.
is.
And you brought up going to visit Crystal. That was hurtful too. Because you know I don't have my daughter in my life. You probably even know more reasons than I do. But regardless, you and my sister both know what that daughter has done and is doing. And you guys both chose to go visit her. Where was she when you needed anything? Where was she when sister needed anything? Never, not once did she step up and help out. She's a user and a manipulator and a greedy, money-hungry person, just like you guys. That's why you guys get along. I don't get along with my daughter because just like you, I don't let
Honestly, I'm not surprised that, like, Amberlyn's whole family is this greedy. I'm not shocked at all.
people get away with their shit. I say the truth, and you guys can't handle it.
so I visited Crystal because she's my cousin and I love her. and I genuinely enjoyed being around her, and I can't wait to see her again. And that's the truth.
Well,
She
good.
The only reason why Amberlynn Reed even said that is because she wants to try and hurt Tammy. There's no other reason because like listen to the venom in which she says that.
I don't get
Why is Alive called My Last Day? I don't know why it's called My Last Day. I don't know why that's why it's called that. Because she went live the next day for 30 minutes and then ends it abruptly because she couldn't stand the chaz. She couldn't understand what the hell people were saying. You see on the Twitch stream? Yeah. It just says last day. The thing is that like I can't truly center. Well, I could probably do that, huh? Like that. Now you can see it better. Just can't see the full chat, but
along with my daughter, because just like you, I don't let people get away with their shit. I say the truth, and you guys can't handle it.
So I visited Crystal because
you
she's my
guys
cousin
can't
and I love
handle
her,
it.
and I genuinely enjoyed being around her, and I can't wait to see her again. And that's the truth.
Well, good.
She has
Did you hear that venom that came out of her mouth? She said that with so much like, oh, I'm gonna bite you with that. Oh, I want to hurt you with that. That's the only reason she said that is to hurt her Aunt Tammy. At least attempt to.
You guys live a miserable life together. I really don't care. The fact that you went and seen her, period, knowing what you know, shows enough for me. It's okay.
So I just feel like conversation keeps floating back and forth because like we keep going off on different topics, but
Well, of course, it's decades of trauma.
yeah, I'm mainly only trying to focus on what's happened in the last couple of years because I like when me and you made up again, especially like, 4 years ago or whatever, like that meant something to me. And that's why I don't know why we keep going backwards instead of forwards. So that's why I'm very much stuck in the last, couple of years.
It's because of all the lies, even current. I watch your, like, another thing that you said that was so far from the truth is that you talked something about gift giving and that you used to send me gifts.
Your therapist needs to watch your stream so she can grade your psychoanalysis.
No matter what, it was never enough. Why do you say shit like that when it's so far from the truth? I have videos of me opening up your gifts, crying, because I'm so happy. And it's not a show for anyone. I've never sent it to anyone. I was going to send it to you, but never did. But I would be full of emotion just getting anything from you because you were my niece. And I'd sent you gifts back. And we had that going until my sister came in the picture, and then that ended, just like everything else. It's like you come in the picture and things end for my sister, and then my sister comes in the picture and things end for us. Weird, huh?
So back to what I was saying. So after Thanksgiving, like I did message you randomly in December, and why wasn't that enough for you to invite me to Christmas?
Because we went the whole month of October that you were here. I get to see you. Then I got to see you in November because I invited you to Thanksgiving. And besides that, the only text I think I have is for the vape. And then nothing in December until you asked something, I think it was COVID, how I was doing from COVID. And I answered that even while I was sick. And
No, I sped up the video. It's at 1.5 times speed.
then you said Merry Christmas on Christmas. And the day after, I think it was like at 7:30 in the morning, I told you Happy late Christmas. Obviously, I was pretty sick at the time. And then nothing past that. Nothing in January, nothing till February 24th where you sent me the picture. By then, I was done. You had been here since October, and I seen you once. No, twice. The day I was in your apartment, and then
it was February 1st where I messaged you.
February.
I messaged you and asked if you wanted to hang out with me, Eric, and Ricky. Like I was literally.
I was out of town, Amber.
I know, but that was my way of showing you like I'm thinking of you because I know you really liked them at the time, and like that was my way of like, I don't know, an olive branch, something, because I genuinely was not choosing sides, and like you said, Grandma told you I was quote unquote boo-hooing over it because I was hurt. I was excited to come here and have you in my life, like genuinely.
Why didn't you text me?
I did.
Why didn't you text me and say, like you have before, again, I have probably 25 of them. Auntie, what can we do to fix this? Auntie, I don't want to lose you. I'm sorry I said this, or this. Auntie, I'm sorry. I pushed you away because this is what I do to people. How many times have I gotten those messages? But this chapter, I didn't get nothing even close to that when you knew it was between me and my sister fighting. You could have at any time said, Auntie, I understand you're having a problem with my sister right now, but I still want to see you. Can we have lunch?
Because I was.
You want to come over?
Like I said, I was trying to read between the lines when I noticed that you weren't.
Because I was trying to read between the lines.
Maybe.
That's what I don't get this one. I just wanted to read in between the lines. It's just a dumb excuse. I don't know. Like, girl, your perception was wrong. I know that's crazy to hear, but your perception was just wrong.
She doesn't want anything to do with me. Like when I wasn't invited to Christmas, when I didn't get a happy birthday, when I wasn't receiving texts from you, when all you did was heart my love and miss you, like that, those were my small ways of like offer, like opening the doors to a relationship with you. And you were not stepping through the door. Like that's the best way to put it. And it's just like, what was I supposed to do with that? I was starting to genuinely feel like a fool.
Well, I'm looking at the text right
You're
now. as
12
we
years
speak,
old,
and
Amber.
We just got two different sides. That's all I can say. And I don't know what else to say besides that. I mean, I have it in front of me, Amber, so you can't like turn it into different narratives. You know what I mean? It's right here.
I also have it in front of me.
And how many? You say I never tried to be a good aunt. You don't think that's hurtful to hear you say that? When I have how many? What were those things called? Slap books, slam books, something like that. 200 and something questions. I did multiple times throughout the years with you. Even when I'm working, busy as hell, in between customers, texting you answers because you're like, answer my questions, you know, all the time. But yet you don't know me from shit. You didn't even know how old I was.
I don't
I'm
know
your
anyone's
mom's
age.
younger sister by 2 years.
I don't know
Your
anyone's age.
mom is 56. So how could you think I was in my 40s?
Because I don't know anyone's age.
Because you don't put any energy into anything except.
That's another thing that pisses me off. It's like, Amber, put that shit in a calendar. You are 34 years old. You are 34 years old and you don't even put in like your aunt's birthday in your calendar. I have a hard time with dates too. I put that shit in a fucking calendar. And then it reminds me. You don't even check Facebook? I know you have one, Amber.
If I don't put any energy into everything.
You would know my birthday.
Okay.
You only have one aunt. It's
Okay.
not that hard.
I have multiple aunts, but you're the only one that is in my current life. But
I have multiple aunts. Oh, whoops. I actually have multiple aunts.
If you want to talk about blood, I guess, but you have one aunt.
I don't have one aunt.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't have one aunt.
Oh, okay. I guess I have never met your other aunts.
Aunt Kathy.
I don't know.
It was her
I don't know
daughter.
your dad's size.
It was her daughter when I was 7 years old.
Oh no, Aunt Tammy doesn't know anything about Amber's dad's side. What the
Like I
girl?
said, I don't know them. I don't know their
Okay,
names.
so
I know
stop saying I
nothing
have
about
one
them.
aunt when I don't. It's part of like all of this nonsense. You say things that aren't real.
Okay, I'm
Sorry that she didn't know that you had another aunt. Oh my god. Why are you so defensive on this?
sorry.
Jesus.
I'm the one aunt that's been in your life since you were how old? I don't know how else to say that.
Okay.
Yeah, at least this aunt
I don't
is
even remember what I was
was
saying.
in your life, not anymore
I
now.
genuinely
After
do
this
not remember
bullshit
what I was
crap.
saying. Oh yeah. So you sit there and you say that like because I don't know your age means I don't care. That's not true. That is genuinely so untrue because the only example I can like show of that is like how well do I know you and your likes just based on like when we would gift exchange. Like I knew exactly like you would always tell me how good of a gift giver I was. And that was based off of a long distance family relationship that we had.
But I never tried. I never tried to be a good aunt, remember?
no.
So how did you learn about me?
I'm letting you know that I do know you. I do learn about you. I'm just not good with birthdays, names, or ages, and that's okay.
Sure.
But don't equate that into me being a bad niece because I don't know your age. That's not fair.
I equate you being a bad niece by all your actions, not just one. That's just one of many.
Okay, but I'm learning.
I mean, how would you feel if I tell you I didn't know your birthday?
Me
I'd be like, I'm not
later?
surprised. You don't even know how many aunts I have.
Oh god.
Love you, sis.
That's just I can't with you sometimes.
Well, I'm
Love
saying
you, Corbin.
Obviously you don't know much about me because I have
I
repeated.
obviously knew you had another aunt, Amber, because I've been questioned about it real recently, right? When I again said, I don't know. I know it was George's sister. Obviously, I know your dad's sister is your aunt. I know these things. I just said I'm your only aunt because I'm talking about from my sister. I wasn't talking about your dad's side or somebody who hasn't been in your life in, 2.5 decades. I mean, I just don't know what to tell you past that. I'm sorry I said I was your only aunt. You have another aunt.
I'm saying I'm
Where's she
heading. Oh,
California.
When was the last time you talked
I
to her?
did.
It's been a few years because
All I
it's
see
really-
is you later. Love you, sis. That's all I got.
I just like I
Love you,
like,
You don't
Corbin.
wanna talk
Have a
about
good
things that
night.
happened in your 20s, just years ago, right?
I'll
But
see
yet you think
you.
it's okay to talk about everything
Corbin,
that
on
happened
Wednesday,
today
I'm gonna
before
come
and
over
use it
for
as
the
an excuse to be
cooler
the
and
person
the
that you are
camera.
today.
Because unfortunately, the
Just so you
things that I
know.
went through when I was younger, which I only recently found out a couple years ago, led me to have literally brain deformities, which is what it caused borderline personality.
Oh my
disorder.
god.
So unfortunately,
This other bull crap right here. She's like, yeah, I have a brain deformity. I have a brain deformity. Like literally BPD is like it is shown in your brain. You can do an MRI and like you can see BPD in people's brains. Actually, but like it's not really it's not proven yet. okay, have fun, Corbin. It's not really proven that like they've done some studies on people with BPD and their brain, but it's just not there's not enough proof. You know, it's not enough. Like I don't know. They've seen like some of the same like similarities, but it like if someone were to like scan someone without BPD, like their brain, then they can't just diagnose them with BPD.
Things that I'm dealing with every single day.
So why don't you get help,
and I'm
Amber, if
trying
you keep hurting
and I'm
people on the
trying
way?
and I'm trying very, very hard to learn the difference between excuse and reason, because I am tired of making excuses, and now it's just a reason for the way I am and the reason for the way I've acted in the past and current times. And I'm trying very hard to focus on being a better person.
Well, I sincerely wish you all the best in that. You do need some professional help. I know you say that you've gotten it from time to time, but just sitting over a phone call or a video is not extensive help. You need really inpatient at the end of the day, but I know that will never happen. But you really do. You really need to take some of your money that you're making off this crap and get yourself some real help from a real counselor, face-to-face, weekly meetings, true medication that can help you, and maybe you can come out on the other side. But all this, I got no, the phone calls, the apps and all that, it's not the same. It's not the same. And you do self-diagnose a lot. I hear it. And so
you do all the
have
time.
some issues. I'm not saying that you don't. Of course you do.
May I know?
But you need professional help to diagnose and treat.
May I know what I have self-diagnosed myself as?
Oh my God, so many. Just watch your videos. I don't have time
If
for
it's
it.
so
There's
many,
too
I would.
You know what? Amber at one point literally diagnosed herself with ASMR. Yeah, I have ASMR, you guys. I have ASMR. She literally diagnosed herself with OCD because one of her girlfriends had OCD.
Would like you just to name one then.
Just anything. OCD.
That was
BPD, BPOPD. I don't know. Put all the letters in there. I don't give a fuck.
BPD.
Obesity.
See, this is where it's like you're supposed to be my aunt, and whether you're angry or
Yeah,
not.
I was supposed to be.
Whether
Right, I'm not no more.
whether you're angry or not, like I don't understand like how it's so easy for you to mock mental illnesses that I have.
Amber, I have just as much labels, if not more, than you do. Documented, proved, treated, you name it. I would never make light. It takes a lot to get through these things, but it takes a lot of work that I put into it. You got me to this point because I've held on for so long, and every time I turn on the fucking TV and I look into my niece, I see more and more and more, and it's disgusting.
I think that maybe something what you need to do is probably log off and stop watching my YouTube.
I've tried that before. Do I need to show those fucking receipts too? Well, I told you I need to quit watching your videos.
I'm sorry, but clock her, Amber? Go and tell her to take her pills? Clock her with what? What the hell could Amber possibly clock her with?
And then the text comes, Auntie, are you watching my videos again? No. I really wish you would watch them. I'm sorry, Amber, I can't right now. I am not just another YouTuber. I am your aunt. I want to build a relationship with you, not through YouTube. I shouldn't find out about everything about your life through your YouTube channel. Until you can do that, I'm not watching no more. A couple weeks later, you come back. You watching my videos again? You don't give a fuck about my mental health.
Got diagnosed with ASMR.
20 years ago, yeah.
So long ago, it's like crazy.
So if things that happened years and years ago don't matter, then quit bringing up your past as if they do.
They definitely matter, but like I'm trying to understand, because the whole point of all of this that is happening is because of like recent things within the last couple of years, and I'm genuinely confused, and I still stay confused, and we've been on this conversation for an hour, and it's like I still don't have an answer.
Because people like you can't see it for what it is. It's just that clear. I mean, I could talk till I'm blue in the face till midnight, and we'll probably still stay right here with you not understanding what's right in front of your face.
Here's another question. Why, after Thanksgiving, did you expect our only conversations to be opened by me instead of you?
I really can't answer that 100%. I don't know. I think I was hurt over I just found out I can't see you without your mom. And then it following through, I didn't get to see you. And then, of course, the only time you reached out was when you wanted something. And then, of course, we're working. We work full-time jobs. We don't just sit around every day. So in between all that,
Thank you,
I
Amber.
have all the time in the world. And I think I was just waiting on you to do the right thing. I've done my part for decades. And then you guys were here. Should have been part of my dream living out, but no, turned into my own personal hell.
Yeah, because from my point of view, it just seems like you're so mad at my mom, and then now, like, I don't want to insult you, but it just feels like you're bitter that me and my mom are close, and you didn't.
I'm not. I wouldn't have played the middle person all that time if I didn't want you guys close. It doesn't even make sense. This was the goal. The pot at the end of the rainbow was to have my sister clean and you and her enjoy life together. I just didn't know I'd be kicked to the curb in the process. Bitter, I don't think is the right word. Pissed off, I think is more accurate. Because it's disgusting. I don't deserve this.
I genuinely thought I was going to be the one to get, like, I repeatedly would tell my mom she should message you, and, like, I thought I was going to be the one to help with that, and that's why, like, the 3 times we did see each other when my mom was there, like, I was hoping that...
Amber, stop. Just stop.
was going to help. And it's like, it sucks that it didn't. Like, it's genuinely unfortunate. And I just know that, like, I did wrong things again. Like, I've admitted to those. But in the last,
I've done some wrong things, but I'm still the victim here. I'm still the victim even after I've blackmailed and abused and falsely accused people and all kinds of crap. I'm still the victim. I can still be a victim.
like, literally 4 years, I've made sure to be a good niece. I've made sure not to lash out like I used to, especially once I understood why I am the way I am. And it's like, it's made certain situations easier. So that's why I'm just like so genuinely confused why all of this is happening.
I guess it's that phrase, the straw that broke the camel's back. I mean, people can only hold it together for so long, and you push and you push and you push. What's that saying? Slow death by 1,000 cuts, or whatever he said. That was the most accurate statement that I've ever felt. That's how I feel with you. You cut me, 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 and then you say, "Where's their blood?" Because people can only get cut so many times. That's why.
I'm fully aware of like what you're saying, but like, what did I do in the last?
It's what you didn't do in the last chapter. In the last few months, it's what you didn't do.
But
Not what you did.
Okay. The thing that you're upset with me for not doing is the same thing that you didn't do either.
Well, besides that, besides this that's currently going on, what I have learned about you through your relationships that I've been watching, I don't want you in my life anyway. Even if we could amend this, you're a horrible person in my eyes now. You're vile. You're self-absorbed. You're manipulative. You're abusive. Not only physically, but mentally. So really all this is for nothing, because there is no fixing.
Clock her,
I will
Tammy,
never
clock
be in your life,
her.
my sister's life, or my mother's life for the rest of my life. And you can take that to the bank and cash it. Have a good night, Amber, and a good life. I wish you nothing but the best. You can talk all your shit that you want online. I give no fucks. Will I still watch it? Probably. Because you're a mind fuck at this point. I am so mind blown at the way you think and the way you act. It's not really a huge surprise coming from our family, and that's sad in itself, but it is what it is. But I am human too. I have been through my own shit. I have healed from my shit as much as I can. This would only take me back if I continue, and I refuse. Because as a 54-year-old woman, I still have some life to live, and I choose to live it. And I choose to live it without your bullshit in it. And you think it's cute to say I'm obsessed with you, that watched all your videos. That's just weird. There ain't nothing weird about that. I wanted a relationship with my niece, and the only way I got it was through YouTube.
Which is just so sad, like, truly. The closest her aunt could ever get to Amber is by watching her YouTube videos. Just really sad.
You won. I hope you have a great life.
She's fucking speechless. She's literally speechless. She has no idea what to actually say after she's been freaking clocked, dude. Clocked.
I didn't even get to say bye. I don't know. I genuinely am like, I don't know what to say.
I'm tempted to just kind of stop it here.
I feel verbally attacked, obviously.
I feel verbally attacked.
Like, especially like coming from my aunt is like just very painful for me. And it also makes me sad at the same time because it's like I know my like I know I have issues, like that's obvious. I'm very upfront about them. But it's like it makes me sad because she clearly has issues as well. And it's like she's not like aware of them.
She is aware. She is aware, and she probably has actual documented proof that she has these mental issues, unlike you.
I don't know.
Speechless.
But one thing that I'm not is I'm not gonna let it get me down.
I think it should get you down. I think you need to have some regret. I think you need to feel some regret because that's what you need to have some shame. You are incredibly shameless. You feel no regret. I don't think you feel any type of remorse for any of your actions.
I'm not embarrassed. I think
I'm not embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed at all.
She should be slightly embarrassed because that was
Girl. What's embarrassing is that you showed zero empathy or sympathy to any of this crap, dude. Like, to any of what Tammy said. No empathy at all. And you're the one that's like, I'm an empath. I'm so empathetic.
like
Jesus.
crazy. I'm not ashamed. I'm not gonna let her words in the way that she views me. It's not gonna let me look at myself any differently. If anything, it reminded me of how far I have
Uh-huh.
come because like I was hectic in my 20s, especially like my early 20s.
One thing she was right about
Um,
is you need a therapist.
I
You
was
need a
hectic,
therapist.
like, and I've been very upfront with that. And it goes to show that I would like I always say I wish I was 21, but I'm telling you, the mind frame that I had back in my 20s, I will never want to be that person again. And
You still are.
oh no, I'm yeah. If anyone hears that and says, "Oh yeah, she's a smart woman," is tough lying. Um, hurt people, hurt people. Yeah, I think you handled yourself very well. Thank you. Um, y'all are both narcissistic. Oh, um, there were so many things that she was like saying, and I wanted to respond, but I just couldn't get a word in. I felt like I was slightly disassociative, or whatever the word is. Like God, and like the couple times I started crying, I felt like I was literally transformed back into like a little girl. Like it was crazy.
I. It's because you keep acting like a child, Amber.
I wish I would have taken notes because I would say them now, purse baby, but I don't even remember. Um, no, I wasn't gagged or speechless. Um, it sounds like your grandma started this. Yeah, that's what I was kind of sensing. Me and my grandma get along. That's why that whole thing, like, genuinely, like, hurt.
Oh no, the matriarch of the family is spilling all the drama to everybody. What a shocker.
You weren't even listening to Tammy. I was
You weren't.
disassociating, but I was listening.
What makes you think disassociating lets you listen to people, actually hear people?
I was coping. I was overwhelmed. It was just triggering, really. Some of the things that she said was like, oh, it was a lot.
That got your tongue?
Rocking, I think you're disassociating. Yeah, I do this like when I'm like, I don't know, anxious maybe. Um,
She can't even, like, accurately, like, see her own emotions. Like, I don't know, anxious maybe?
I think Tammy might be exaggerating something your grandma said. I think it's just like a lot of hearsay through the grapevine, game of telephone. Um,
Mm-hmm.
what are we door dashing tonight? I don't know. Teeter totterlin, very that. I did not want my live stream to be this. Like, I was like just feeling so much more positive and light and like just like ready to move on. And she was watching my live stream and she knew that. And it just sucks. Um,
I thought you said you were ready to throw
well, no, I hope
down.
so. I don't know what she's doing, Anna. I have no idea.
I'm done. I'm done with this crap, dude. Absolutely done. Just done. Stop it. Stop it. Where is it? I'm done. I can't stand her. I can't stand her. Well, I think that's it for tonight. I hope y'all have a good night and get some sweet dreams. Sweet, sweet sleep. I need to go to bed. Love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for like the 700 or 7,500 likes. It's very nice. Very nice. Thank you so much. I hope y'all have a good night.